solutions to our problem. Government is the problem. Government is the problem.
Gamers, I am home. Hi everyone. Hi, happy definitely Monday. Trust me, yep, it's Monday. Hi. How is everyone doing? Hi. Sorry if I sound a little low energy. I woke up today with cramps. Isn't that awesome? Isn't estrogen so much fun, Chad? Isn't estrogen just it's great. It's Monday. That's how it works. Yeah, it goes Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That's how every week starts. That's how it works. Trust me. That's how it works. We have some stuff to talk about. I want to yap a little bit about waist training stuff because some stuff has changed. I don't know if anyone can really hear a major difference or whatever. But I want to talk a little bit about it. 2, there's some Twitch updates which are dumb as fuck. 3, I want to actually also talk a little bit about how to deal with cramps if you are on estrogen, because obviously you don't have always the parts. So what the fuck do you do, right? And then potentially we are doing either Life is Strange, at least like an episode or something, or we are trying out what was it called? Final Sentence. It's like a battle royale typing game, if that makes sense. So anyway, follow me. Come here. Let us talk. Let's yap. Let's fucking chill. Ugh. Where's my... There you go. Thank you. Okay. If it's your first sentence, don't worry about it. Hi, Silly. Hi, Ivy. Welcome in, sweetie. Hi, Ghost. Hi, Pyro, of course. I can't stream tomorrow. It's my big brother's birthday. I'm sorry. I would, though. Hi, Prey, of course. Welcome. I'm just checking if everything working. I can hear everything. Can y'all still hear like the background music and stuff, or did that like immediately fucking die? Just like last time? Because you should be able to. Hi, Bloody. Hi, yes, perfect. Okay, awesome. Epic, sexy, beautiful. Okay, 1. Let's talk a little bit about yesterday. I'm sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I woke up on Sunday. I woke up and immediately like felt shit and hurled like immediately. It was really uncomfortable and stupid. And I was like, okay, that's epic. Love that for me. And then I thought, hey, fuck it, whatever. I'll just feel better on Monday. And I woke up on Monday and I'm like, I'll feel better by stream time. And then stream time rolls around and I had like everything open and I'm like, I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. So I just immediately was like, okay, you know what? Fuck it. Just, guess I'll just cancel. And then I forgot to unpin the message for today. So I guess a bunch of people came by the Twitch channel, saw like, hey, no stream today, and just won't show up. Which is completely on me, but whatever. So that's why I wasn't streaming yesterday. I don't like putting on a half-ass show. I said this many times before. I am not a person that likes to do stuff half-assed. But my roommate just said something to me that just like clicked in my head so hard. She was like, hey, you're literally going through a second puberty. You can't just like always be at 100% anymore. It's just not going to happen that often for a very long time. So I'm like, fuck you. I don't like when you say things that make sense. I don't like that at all. How dare you? Fuck. I hate it. So even though I woke up today, I'm not feeling like 100%. I still wanted to be alive. I wanted to yap. I wanted to talk to all of y'all. Hope y'all are doing good. Had checked Twitch myself. It's normal stream time inside, and the announce came through. Yeah, that's on me. Also, I wanted to talk a little bit about waist training, not like about like what to do or whatever. Just like a small update on just like my own personal waist training journey, if that makes sense. Yesterday, question mark, or Saturday or something along those lines, I realized I can't go back down anymore, like the bit I've been doing. I don't know what happened, okay? I don't know what I'd done. Maybe I just did it so much my brain just stopped being able to do it. But like, I can't do it. And I also realized that my larynx won't go down anymore, even when I pass out and sleep and whatever. Which I was like, that's interesting. I wonder why. So I asked around like some other people who have been weight training a lot longer than I have, and I was like, hey, is this like normal? Like, is this okay for to happen? And they're like, yeah, sorry, F the old ways though, '07. And I'm like, oh, is this just not coming back anymore? And they're like, no. Unless you like weight train, I guess, backwards a little bit. Thank you, Tay. Truly, honestly, I forgot to put on my costume, so that's on me. Thank you, Palm. 07 to the voice. 07, I'm sorry. It's still kind of a little bit there, I guess. A little bit. I can still kind of hear it here and there.
Emotional, damn it.
I don't know what happened either. It's just like I've been doing it as a bit very much like recently, and then I woke up, and usually in the morning my voice is very like, and then I'm like, I woke up today, I'm like, oh hey. I'm like, wait, hold up, that's not normal. So yeah, I can't use redeems. Do you have any points left? Hi, host. Welcome in, sweetie. Twitch has been having a lot of issues, so you might try to need to refresh. Try to refresh. Also, let me just. Okay. Y'all fuckers, all of y'all in my chat right now. Some of y'all? Oh no! I have a bone to pick with some of you, okay? So I went over the weekend. I would my pastime, right? Is a lot of streamers probably do this as well. I will just go to other mutuals chats and just like say hi sometimes, right? Like, especially if I'm like just waiting for stuff to render, or I'm just like late at night before I go to bed, whatever. Two fucking people, two different people, different streamers have had either chatters or seen clips or like other people comment under my posts about barking. Two different fucking friends of mine now, when I pop by their stream, will out of nowhere just start barking. Like it's like a fucking trigger word now. They just see Szycrotic, immediately goes into fucking a barking mode. Like, I pop by vtuber's I Love stream like late as fuck as night, and I'm just about to go to bed, and I was just like, oh yeah, I don't really get to catch Will often, so I'll just like pop by and just say hi and whatever. And then I go by, and then they go, oh, it's Cy. And then they had people on their stream, and they on their stream, and they were like, what are you doing? And Will just pulled up like the clicker training, like the, I wouldn't add a clicker trainer to my stream clip, and then they immediately were like, oh, we get it now. And I'm like, is this my legacy now? Am I the clicker trainer VTuber? I just gotta like get a new model that is just a giant clicker trainer. That's it. Like, it's just a giant clicker, nothing else. I don't even speak anymore. It is just click noises. Even today, like right before stream, right before stream, one of my mutuals, Ayara, banger artist by the way, posted this. Weird little freak girlfriend, just a bit more caffeine is yap or I'll explode, easily distracted. The face. You know, whatever. Yaoi pilled, needs a plushie to sleep, thinking about tentacles, weird little noises, keyboard smashes, whatever. And so I, of course, reply with, baby girl, I'm right here. Of course. This is literally, like, this is 20 minutes before stream. It's invading the horror community. Yara is a horror streamer. So much. Marceline, thank you so much for the 14-month and the Prime. Thank you. It's invading everyone. It's crazy. And then I keep asking my friends, I'm like, hey, where either do you see the clips or is it like chatters telling you about it? And everyone is like, oh yeah, just like we share a lot of community members and they will just talk about like being clicker trained or barking, and I always just think of you. First time chatter! Bark! Woof, woof, woof. Thank you. Not Satan. I also, even yesterday, one of my fucking friends was like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if you did like a video where you like read really stupid YouTube comments or like transphobic YouTube comments and just like kind of made fun of them or whatever? And I was like, yeah, you know what? That would be kind of funny. Why not? So I went into the hellhole that is a YouTube comment section, and on YouTube, right? You have your dashboard that is like this, and then you can like, click community, and you can see like every single comment somebody has left on either a video or a post or whatever. And I'm like looking through to see if like, oh, maybe there's like some weird comments in here I can just like read off, or maybe there's like some weird shit going on. you know, and I'm scrolling through and you just see mommy, of course, dear God. That is like the one. Woof, I mean, what? Meow. Yes, ma'am. Roof, meow, mom. Roof. It's just, it's just, it's just all fucking. It's just all barking all the time. My comment section is broke, is just barking and nothing else. It's crazy. It's like invading everything. Dan, welcome in, sweetie. Crow, you're such a good puppy. Thank you so much for being here, sweetie. You want to be outside? You want me to put on your leash? You want to go outside? You want to be on all fours? Is that what you want? Oh my god. Like, it's crazy. I'm loving it, by the way. I'm not complaining about this in any way, shape, or form. I just think it's kind of funny. It speaks volumes that the vibes are the same from TikTok to Instagram to here. Okay.
Why am I so horny?
Hooded, first off, welcome. Hope you're doing good, sweetie. Welcome to the stream. That is actually sort of like deliberate. I don't do much of editing on my shorts because I don't want people to come watch the stream and be like, what do you mean there's not 50 million things happening at the same time? Like, I want someone who watch my short and they see or hear something they like. And if they're like, hey, I want to fucking go and watch this motherfucker stream, I want that to feel the exact same. If you like the short, you will like the stream because it's just the more of the exact same. Like, it's not something like here's a long story that is super edited that has like 40,000 because it's such a pet peeve of mine of like when I see a VTuber and they're like, I accidentally stole a Prada bag. What? Explosion noises. So, I was trapped in Paris 40 hours. And it's like, and also it's the model movement is always just like, it's always just like, I became the biggest gooner. Like, it's always that. And if that works for them, I love that for them, okay? But it's always so over the top and so overstimulating. And I'm like, hun, nobody's gonna fucking watch your stream because of this. It's crazy. Because you can't do that live. Like, it's impossible to do. Okay, I'm not gonna say it's impossible. With like enough bots and whatever, you can do kind of anything, right? But like, I like telling stories. I like to yap. I'm not gonna sit here and over edit my shit because like it's not like false advertising, but it's more like I can't replicate it quickly on stream without it being weird. So what the fuck am I gonna do? Like,
trans rights are human rights.
imagine if the clicker video had just a lot of explosions and sound effects, just like. Chad, I wouldn't add a clicker to a stream. Clicker training EDM just dropped. The explosions when I hear the clicker. So yeah, I try to keep things simple and like, advertise the stream as it is. Because, why would I do anything differently? Like, it's the same when somebody I see, they like, Oh my god, this is actually a big pet peeve of mine as well. If a VTuber uses one outfit like particularly for like shorts or something, but never on stream, and I'm like, but that's what I like to see you in though. I hate every time you click you may get my attention. I mean, that's kind of what it's made for. So also, hey, remember, if you want to be counted as a viewer because Twitch is stupid and doesn't count lurkers, you have to type in chat. So the best way to do so is bark for me right now. Just be a good little puppy and bark. And if you're a kitty, I mean, you can sit on my lap later if you want. Listen, a fucking cat girl, a non-binary and a trans cat girl right now would just fucking fix me and my cramps. My ADHD likes the clicking. Mine too. Sometimes when I sit here and I'm bored and I'm like editing or something, I just sit and I just like click, 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 because I can also hear it. Oh my god. It's... Damn, I really am trained. Don't know how to feel about this. You should feel good, because, listen, I could train people to, I don't know, fucking immediately bust a nut. Oh my god. Wait, I just remembered something. Okay. Oh, this is so fucking funny. Okay, so that clicker training, whatever, clip, when the little, like, you know, out there, people's side, whatever, I had two mutuals DM me on Discord. Two different streamers, okay, DM'd me, and they both told me that in the middle of the street, while they're out, they both started barking because of the clip. Because they just were scrolling Twitter and just saw the clip and was like, oh yeah, I'll watch this clip from Sai, sure. Absolute. Wait, hold up. I can actually hear. Is this what the people want when you see the shorts? Absolute cinema. By the way, the fact that I did that so fast is kind of concerning. I'm not gonna lie. Have to go back to work. I'll be back later. Have a good work, sweetie. See you later, Freya. I hope you have a good D&D as well. Honestly, call me a good girl while use a clicker could fix me. I feel like that could fix many people. Ugh. Hope you're doing much better today. I'm doing a lot better, besides the cramps. The cramps can fucking eat my ass. I don't have a fucking uterus! I shouldn't have this happening! This is bullshit! I shouldn't have this! I hate it here. Like, you know how small the percentage is to get cramps, like, just by estrogen? It's such a minuscule chance. And I was like, it's not gonna happen to me. It's gonna be fine. And the cramps took that shit personally, I guess. Ugh, it's fucking so annoying. Forced debuff, like, actually, though. Like, what the fuck? Crow, you're such a good girl. Thank you so much for being here, sweetie. Like, it is fucking stupid. Also, Amy, thank you so much for the thank you so much for the the prime. Sorry, I just had to, like, reset myself. Just, like, goes into, like, hardcore beatboxing. It's just so out of nowhere. Oh my fucking god. I can't believe me clicker training chat. You know what? Actually, I can't. It was just a matter of time before, like, it was the clicker training or something else that was just gonna be like, yeah, that's exactly normal. Yeah, that makes sense. Also, I wanted to talk a little bit about how to deal with the cramps if you do get them, or in case you get them once you start HRT, or specifically estrogen. Here's what I personally do. One, I use painkillers. Okay, just whatever you use, like for.
The cramps are bad? Try dealing with the migraines you get from it as well. That shit was awful growing up.
I have chronic migraines. I get at least 1 or 2 migraines a month, and I've had them for so long that I literally just don't even notice them half the time. TTS, you can't hear. What do you mean you can't hear, TTS? What the Yeah, no fucking way you can't hear, TTS. The mother... What? Why would you do that? Whatever. Hold up. Oh my fucking... I closed the program! I'm an idiot!
Pog online poggers.
You should be able to hear that now. Ugh. Start digging in your butt, twin. Here's how I deal with my cramps. One, painkillers. Whatever. I use what's called ebooks. I don't know if that's like a universal thing, but it's for like inflamed muscles and stuff like that. It should look like this right here. This red box. Fucking love this red box. This red box, when I have cramps or whatever, or like my back hurts or something, this red box is like Jesus Christ, second coming. And I'm just like, yes! And besides straight up painkillers and some water, literally just like heat. Anything, like you can put like a warm heat bottle. If you have like heated seats in your car, use those. Like the amount of fucking driving I've done because of cramps is stupid. Like I will just get in my car because it has heated seats and just have like fucking like some heat like bottle or whatever like on my stomach or in that area, and just drive for like 2 hours just for no reason other than like it's the only thing that's helping. Ugh. It's I want to say it's basically like ibuprofen. Do you have some ibuprofen? I'd love to know how it causes cramps, because to my brain that doesn't make sense. Because it shouldn't do it, but it just... Okay. Basically, estrogen, when it enters your body, it will try to do whatever estrogen always does, right? Which is grow titties, you will have softer skin, will reallocate more fat like to your torso/stomach area to protect your organs, because usually people who are fueled by estrogen sometimes have a uterus. And so when estrogen gets into your body and say you don't have a uterus, it will still try to make the uterus like grow more and just like protect it more and whatever. And it's because estrogen is also partly growth hormone. It's trying to like give that shit to your uterus / like stomach area. But if you don't have a uterus, your muscles just contract and hurt. It's great. It's, you can't just tell estrogen, hey, do only hyper-specific things. You can't do that. You just gotta let the hormone do its thing. And if you don't have a uterus, it's just kind of like a really shitty stomach cramp. It kind of feels like you always need to shit all the time. Or, you know when you like laugh really hard and like you have that like kind of sting in your stomach? Think about that, but at the same time you have to shit and also vomit, and also you have a headache, and also you really crave chocolate. God, I want chocolate so bad. It's so stupid. I don't even fucking eat chocolate that often. And don't worry, I literally have chocolate. I'm just choosing not to eat chocolate because it always just makes me sick. And that's just what it does. And it's just trying to do what estrogen always does, which is just, help the uterus grow and protect it more and whatever. And because it's the end of the month, so now it's just like, hey, you should have a uterus, but you don't. Cramps? Best I can do. So luckily, as far as I am aware, estrogen, if you are trans femme and you do get cramps, it is still not as painful, kind of, depending on obviously like your pain tolerance and whatever, as regular cramps, kind of, but it's mostly because you just don't always have that organ that literally physically like hurts and bleeds and whatever. It is mostly like, I think somebody calculated on average is about like 10 to 20% ish of a regular period, give or take. Obviously, this is all very super generalized numbers and like ideas. So it's like, for someone, it can be fucking like devastating, can't move. And for others, it can be like, I have a like stomach ache almost. For me, it's just uncomfy and I feel blah and drained. That's kind of where I'm at right now, where it's just like, ugh, like everything feels. I want to explain this, especially to men or at least people who don't like get it. Oh my god, okay, I got it. When you have to do like what the fuck is it called? Like swimming exercises in school or whatever, and you have to like go to the deep end of the pool and you have to like walk through the water, and like the water is so heavy, like it feels like you're walking through mud almost. Moving anything feels exactly like that. It's like moving through mud all the time. 6 months in, can I expect this soon? Like it should quote unquote happen around the 6-ish, well, between 4 to 8-ish months if you started HRT, roughly. But 99% of people will not have HRT related cramps. Most of the time, it's not like super, super, super rare, but it doesn't happen that often. So it's just like, and it can just fucking go away one day where your body is just like, we don't have a uterus, and estrogen goes, okay, sounds good, I will stop doing this now, thank you. So yeah, your TikToks are so amazing. I don't know how I ended up here, especially not being promise clickers. I always keep my promise, no matter what. Chad, remember to bark quite frequently, just so you're always reminded of me all the time. Here, actually, we need to switch out this outfit, but I'll keep the clown makeup. See? It's important. Click 20 times a second? No, because then you overcorrect and people get used to it. I've learned so much in the last like 40 minutes. It's nuts. God, I love fucking teaching people based on my own pain. Just wanted to know if you could answer a question for me. If it's not appropriate, etc., then I apologize. However, I was wondering how you knew you were trans. I'm asking because I've been having feelings for a few years and I have no one to discuss it with. I didn't know if it was just a cause of curiosity or something more, so I was hoping you would provide your journey to see if it's related. If possible, please. Thank you so much. I can read. Thank you, Devil. Here's how I knew I was trans. I've answered this question many times and it's not inappropriate in any way, shape, or form. I think I literally have a video somewhere on the channel or on TikTok or something where I tell the entire story very quickly. But I've told it before. Some person in my Twitch chat randomly just told me, like, go piss girl, like, as a meme. And for some reason, it just felt like really, 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 really good. And I realized right away, like, hey, that probably shouldn't feel that good, right? And a couple of days later, I just started getting a lot of TikToks and shorts and a lot of videos recommended to me about being trans, people talking about the journey, about HRT, voice training, like all that stuff. And I just started kind of like researching it a bit more, because like in Norway, like if you think trans people are like a small portion of the population in the US or, you know, in larger areas, it's even smaller in Norway. It's like, I think in the entirety of Norway, it's like less than 10,000 people who are trans. Like it's crazy small. So I just had never heard of a trans person really before. Like I've heard about being trans, but it wasn't like something I was aware of much. And I only knew a little bit about trans people because of the news here in Norway. During COVID, a lot of people, I guess, realized they were trans and started HRT and stuff like that. And I just started researching a bit more. And one day I was on TikTok and I was just laying in my bed and I just was scrolling through. And there was this big ass guy, this like huge, super muscular dude, like bald, big beard, like clearly like fucking trained really hard, almost like bodybuilder, in this like big as fuck truck. And it was just a picture of him like smiling, and it said like 2015, unhappy and sad. And then the next picture was this tall, beautiful, gorgeous woman in this like super beautiful, I think it was like a gray dress or a blue dress, with the same exact tattoos and everything. And I was like, what? And I immediately kind of stood up and I was like, you can do that? What? You can just do this? And I just was like, all right, if somebody like that can do it, anyone can, right? And I just started looking more and more into it. And I started super slowly, and I still keep the same mentality when it comes to transition. My mentality with transition is, one, never think about passing first. You should think about what makes you happy first. Two, if you try something and you don't like it or it doesn't make you feel better about your either dysphoria or in general, don't do it. Simple. As an example, I voice train and I voice trained because I did not enjoy my voice. Now I fucking love my voice. You know, like when I'm talking on stream or talking to people like online, I hear my voice in my headphones right now. That's like how obsessed I am with my voice. I love my voice. But that didn't happen until I started voice training, right? And basically I just go with, this thing makes me feel good, do that thing. This thing doesn't make me feel good, don't do it, right? And I started extremely slowly, very, very, very slow. I just started with asking my friends to refer to me with she, her pronouns and calling me like girl, and see how that felt for a while. And it started feeling really good and very natural. And for a while, I asked him to call me he, him again, and I just immediately got upset by it. So I, you know, and then it just slowly progressed from there. And I've just been taking it super slow, extremely slow. I know there's some trans people who like realize they're trans within like 2 weeks. They have HRT, like within a month they have like FFS. Within like a year they have like vocal feminization surgery. Like there are some people who like, they like speed run their transition, and I understand that so hard. I get it. Like, I understand you realize something about yourself and you just want, like, you know what you want. You just want to fucking go get it. But to me, I've always been very like cautious, because especially with medical stuff, you always have to be cautious, no matter what it is, whether it's HRT or like over-the-counter painkiller, right? You never know what can happen. Like, you are putting medicine in your body and you don't know how your body's going to react, right? And that's why it's so important to like go to consultations and be there on time, and if you can in person, and get your bloods checked, get your levels checked often, make sure like what you're taking, you know what you're taking and what amount you're taking it in, things like that. And here we are, basically. I have been living as a woman, like openly for 3.5-ish years, 4 years-ish, give or take. And I've been on HRT now for like 7 months, 8 months, something like that. I kind of lost track, I'm not gonna lie.
Also, fun fact, a plastic surgeon from a bit over 100 years ago was the first person to perform female-to-male bottom surgery.
Yes.
Successfully.
Actually true. And then here we are. And I have been enjoying the entire journey. I love meeting other trans people and just getting to hang out with people and hearing their stories. And it's funny because I literally was talking to a friend of mine and their partner, and their partner is like trans mask, you know, which is like, I don't get to talk to trans mask people super often because obviously that's kind of not the content I provide. Even though like I would love to make more videos that are more like not trans femme focused, but it's like that's who I am and what I talk about, so it's kind of hard to like try to make everyone feel included, but I try, right? But it was like super fun to like hear how it's just like it's the exact same experience just in reverse, you know, it's the exact same. It's like, oh my god, you have parts I wish I had. It's just like I wish I could just body swap. Just like shift the brain, just like it's fine. So yeah, that's kind of the entire story, and here we are. Gotta say this, I have had friends who are trans and part of the LGBTQIA plus community, and I honestly haven't done much research but all I can say is just I want people to be happy, and that means they need to make changes in order for themselves to be happy. And I say go off, queen, as you should. Like, I think people who don't think that exact same way are fucking idiots. Because like, okay, if you're homeless, right, and you want to live in a home, you get a job, you change up what you're doing with your life, and you go get a home, right? Like, that's fucking being a person. Like, it's kind of like, if you have a pillow that you don't like, you throw the pillow away. You get a new pillow, you know? I'm gonna chug a glass of estrogen. Do not chug estrogen. Hi Jade, welcome in, sweetie. Hope you're doing good. Welcome. But yeah, I hope that helps and answers anything really. I am very like, if you are trans or you're unsure about your gender identity, whatever it may be, whether it's like maybe you're not trans at all, maybe you're non-binary, maybe you're gender fluid, maybe you're fucking, I don't know, gender punk, like let's go. Like, there are so many parts to gender and to sexuality and whatever. And I understand that a lot of trans people, they want to kind of like fit in that box, right? Like they want to fit into the box of woman or the box of man. But the more you explore gender, honestly, the less gender makes sense in a way. Like, there are parts of transitioning that I'm like, I wish almost everyone could go through just to understand everyone else better. Because like, the amount of times I've like listened to like my parents, as an example, like bicker and argue, and it's just like, I can understand where my dad comes from, but I also understand exactly how my mom feels, and I can kind of like understand a bit of both. That is such a powerful feeling that I wish everyone could just have that, you know? That, and like, the more I personally transition, the more I'm okay with the more masked side of myself. Like, there are things about myself that are just more masculine or whatever. And when I started my transition, I think like my first year or two, I was like, gotta be hyper feminine all the time. You gotta have like a super high pitched voice. You gotta always sit like that specific, like the cross-legged way, you know what I mean? You gotta talk this way, eat this way, don't chew too fast, like all these tiny things that fucking doesn't matter, right? Like it's just whatever. So, yeah. And yeah, here we are. Thank you so much. Has made me feel so seen. So thank you. Hell yeah. Also, I apologize for asking, but is the makeup kind of clown punk inspired? Okay, this clown makeup, I cannot for the love of fuck find this image anymore. But there was a model on Twitter who did a, like, I think it was just a meme, photo shoot where it was just her completely naked, but only like a apron. Like, nope. It was literally like this exact outfit, except for not black and green. I think it was like yellow and like red stripes or something like that. But it was exactly this exact outfit. And when I got my model made, some of you may know him, Cabal, and Salty were like helping me try to figure out like what outfits I wanted to add. Like I wanted this one, which is my default one, but I didn't know what other extra ones I wanted to add. Because Cabal was the one who introduced me to Joe, who's my model maker. And while we are just like spitballing ideas back and forth, Salty just sends me that image and just goes, "Hey, Sai, you should have this. It'd be funny." And I'm like, all right. And I just added it just to the model, and it's just been a part of it ever since. And don't worry, it's still part of 2.0. It will never go away. But I also could show the entire outfit before. Now I can't because there's no pants, nothing past that fucking apron, okay? Originally, I was completely nude under it. That was like a meme. And the apron was a little bit smaller. Like, it was a lot more side booba than it is here. And then all the new Twitch stuff happened, and we had to keep changing the outfit like more and more and more and more. Which is fucking annoying. Like, it's so stupid. Half of my outfits ideas I can't even do anymore because, like, you're not allowed to show thighs. You're not allowed to show too much side booba. You're not allowed to, you can't have too much cleavage anymore. You need to, what was it, the fucking diagram? You can have only what's called an inappropriate amount of cleavage. And I don't like pants that much. So I'm very much prone to like, oh, I want like skirts or mini skirts or like things like that, or like full-on dresses or whatever. But like, that's one, harder to make on a model, and two, just because of my anatomy as a fucking person, it's just like, oh yeah, I have just fucking giant thighs. What the fuck am I gonna do? And like, there's parts of this model that are like model like literally 1-to-1 to my IRL body, but 2.0 is like very much more modeled to my IRL body. And and my thighs specifically and my hips are a little bit bigger because we literally just used my IRL measurements, and I was just like, here you go, Joe. And then immediately we had to be like, oh yeah, some of these won't work anymore because like the thighs and everything is so much bigger. And I'm like, oh my god. Stupid. I hate it here. Ugh. Fucking. It wasn't a VTuber, it was an IRL model. I think her name was like Meowie or Mewy or something like that. When I see her, because she has red, like flaming red hair. She's quite a popular model. I can't fucking remember. She's a Western model. I know that for sure. Don't know how to say this, but I want to transition to full NB. but I had to no clue, by the way, like masculine, I think I'm taking estrogen at a low dose. I mean, if you want to be closer to non-binary or like more kind of just like androgynous in general, you can technically just start blockers for whatever hormones you got going on, right? And do it that way. But it kind of depends on your goals. And like that's for a lot of gender fluid people or non-binary individuals, I feel like the best way best thing you can do is kind of try to figure out like some goals or like have inspiration, like pictures help, videos help, things like that. And just kind of be like, I want to be this, and just go for whatever you want. So doesn't Twitch know that thick thigh saves lives? I know. So stupid. Ugh. Like, let me be a whore in peace. Let me click your train chat and have my fat, juicy, jiggly thighs on screen. Oh, but you can't do that because... Fucking pieces of shit. Shake. Fucking... Devil, are you such a good puppy? Do you want to be put on a leash? Do you want to go outside? You want to go outside? You want to be on all fours? You want me to choke the shit out? You want me to fucking rip you apart? Yesterday, I had that issue with TikTok again where I tried to upload my short, but it wouldn't like go out anywhere, and we're stuck on like 0 views, 0 likes, and whatever. And I'm like in a call with a friend of mine. And like we go from like having like a very good conversation to I'm like immediately like not talking back for a while, and they go like, "Hey, Side, like, are you okay?" And I'm like, No, I'm not okay. Like, I want to just find this fucking person. I want to strangle them and rip them apart and eat their fucking insides. And they're like, what? And I explained the situation to them, and they were like, okay, sorry, but that's kind of hot. I fucking... Things like that piss me off to no end. Hi, Ada. Welcome in. First time here. I want to rip you apart. Tell us how you really feel. Sure. Okay. Here's how I really feel. I'm in heat. I have cramps. I slightly have a headache. And what I need is a like 5 foot nothing, 5'4" max person who are like perfect height that I can just like take by the fucking neck and just slam dunk into my bed and use whenever I want. Then also have them pick me up chocolate, alcohol, soda, and some garbage food. Watch way too much fucking like movies or anime or whatever garbage show I'm watching at the time. Fuck all night. Wake up next day. Do it over again until these cramps stop. Keep working on stuff and stream, of course, and have them under my desk. You told me to like tell you exactly how I felt. It's either that or that I need like a 6'7" ripped as fuck or dad bod guy that just as soon as I grab their neck just drop to their knees and just whimper on command. The duality of being a woman, Chad. The duality of being a woman. Like, I flip-flop between those two. It's just like, I want to break a beautiful, like, perfect, gorgeous, like, porcelain person. Or rip a full-grown bodybuilder in half. There's no in-between here. you know? These are the feelings I keep inside all the time. And also at the same time, I somehow need to marry like all of my friends at the same time. Just so
Why am I so horny?
just so they always know they're mine. And those are my honest feelings right now. Some people would pay you for that. God, I know. I know so much. Oh, God, I would love to. But also, I love being a VTuber though. So you want to be consensual master? Yes. Pretty much. Literally. Yes. I had a friend of mine like a couple of weeks ago who were like, hey Sai, would you ever like just dominate me? But in the sense of like, I need you to tell me to actually do human things, like take care of my body and like do my work. And I'm like, yes. Yes, the fuck I would. Ah, fuck. Ow. Hi Z, welcome to the stream. Welcome to Sai Honest Hour. Oh, fuck. Ugh. Oh, also, reach Twitch partner. That's, I guess, like up there a little bit. I completely forgot about that part. That's how meaningless partner is to me sometimes. Like, I will talk to other VTubers and they're like, oh my God, you know, I just really badly want like hit Twitch partner. I'm like, yeah, me too. I'm like, it's not like I don't want to hit partner. It's more of like consensually and casually, you know, ripping somebody in half and then using their body for my carnal needs. It's a lot more important sometimes, you know? I like dominant women because I'm autistic and they're direct with what they want. Give this person a medal right now. Okay? This is the type of communication we all need in our life all the time. They hit the second Twitch partner. Oh no, they hit the second tower. Oh my God. Oh my God. Listen, I'm not saying... Sure, you know what? Fuck it. I'm like... I don't care enough to like hide anything, honestly, to be honest. Here's something I do quite a lot. If I'm feeling very like horny or very like in heat and very like you know, like there's like, you know, when you have like a feeling of like I just need to like fucking tear somebody apart, but like there's nobody to fucking tear apart, right? I have a boom arm, as you can hear here, right? What I do is I sit here and like this is like a spring-loaded boom arm, which if you don't know, that should hurt like a motherfucker when it like pops up. I will like unscrew it slightly so the spring starts like loading a bit more, and I will hold it in place where it's supposed to be as hard as I possibly can for as long as I can. And I've done it so much that like where the boom arm hits the microphone now, there has like a small like dent in the metal.
Hey She, I tried to cast Improve Person on you, but it failed. Guess you can't improve perfection.
I'm just saying, I'm a dominant trans woman with a dog clicker that I will use on you anytime you want. What can I say? But as I was sitting here, literally like the other day doing voice commissions for Blue Twitch, I just sat here and I was just like squeezing the fuck out of this boom arm. And always been kind of squeaky, but now it's just like every movement is just like. Listen. There we go. So yeah, welcome to my life. I also do have one of those, like, the what are those called, like the hand trainer things, whatever. I have one of those. It goes up to 60 kilograms, but it's not enough. I'm too strong in my grip to use it, so it feels like nothing. So, but I do have it. It kind of just sounds like a clicker, but just a little shittier. Hold up. Let me just pump this bitch up. Oh, fuck. That's way too low. Hold up. It takes a little while to spring load this motherfucker. What is a boom arm? A boom arm is literally an arm that you have your microphone on, and it's to absorb shock or vibrations specifically. So, like, if I hit the table, instead of my microphone shaking like a motherfucker, and you will hear that noise, you just hear the slapping noise, because the boom arm absorbs all that shock. And for that boom arm to absorb that shock, it needs a spring or to have like some kind of suspension to make that happen. Yeah. I'm sorry, little squeezy thing. I'm sorry. I can't. That's as high as it can go. Can I get a straw? Can you get one of those like clicker hand things, but like for like 120 kilograms? Can I do that? Is that illegal? A shock absorber? Hold up. I can show you my exact boom arm actually. Here. That is kind of, well. So this is my boom arm, right? So you just screw it to your table here, and then your microphone is here, right? This is actually not exactly mine, but whatever. And here you see this little white thing right here. It's supposed to be like a giant spring right here. And so that entire arm is usually made out of like aluminum or metal. And when you shock the like you touch the boom arm, you hear that like booming, like ticking noise. That's where the boom arm name comes from. And then you have the microphone further away from all the noise and shock.
I wish
and
I was
stuff.
her shock absorber, chat.
I can't beat the shit out of my chat, okay? That's against TOS. But honestly, same. Let me fucking, I don't know, tear you apart like Melina from Mortal Kombat, please. With consent, of course. Or make it hot. I need to show y'all something. Hold up. Okay, we're all gay here, so you probably have seen it. But if you haven't seen Hannibal, the show, not the movies, with Matt Mikkelsen and not Hugh Laurie, the guy who plays, well, oh my god, what the fuck is his name? The actor, can't remember, whatever. This show, what the fuck is that? What is this YouTube player? The hell is this? The fuck is this bullshit? Why is it circular? What the fuck? No. If you never watched Hannibal before, wait.
You have to convince yourself the line is not in the room. When it is, I assure you, you will know.
Dr. Lecter. I'm
I hate
special
to
agent.
be discourteous, but this is a private exit.
I wonder if I can find the scene that I want to show real quick.
FBI, may I come in?
You may wait in the waiting room.
The amount of detail's incredible.
Learn very early a scalpel cuts better points than a pencil sharpener.
This guy,
Doesn't seem to bother you.
the guy who plays Will.
Wolf Barry's?
Who is this? What actor? What is his name? Because I don't want to fuck it up. And it's not Hugh Laurie, because Hugh Laurie is the guy who plays House. Ugh. Whatever.
Ginseng, ginger.
Anyway, they kiss so much.
Chicken soup.
Oh my god. I not actually in the show. I just wish they did. Canonically in my head they are all the time. Every single time they're on screen together, they're making out. Okay? All the time. If you like men who whimpers or breathes heavy, I got you. Okay? Listen, there is so much. There is so much.
Tell me.
There is so much whimpering and like grunting noises in this show. I love it. It is so good.
Any confessions?
12 dozen last time I checked. None of them had any details. Until this morning. And then they all had details.
It is so good.
Genius in Duluth PD took a photograph of Elise Nichols' body with his cell phone, shared it with his friends. And then Freddie Lowndes posted it on tattlecrime.com.
Tasteless.
Do you have trouble with taste?
I love him. He's so autistic.
Thoughts are often not tasty.
No mine. No effective barriers.
I build forts.
I love him so much.
So do forts.
I could watch this entire show on stream if I was allowed to, but you're not. Anyway, I forgot where this was going. Oh yeah, that's what I was about to say. We need some classical music because you need the context of Hannibal and sure. Now, my sweet, my beautiful, my gorgeous. Let me take you outside. Go on a beautiful walk together in the summer sun or the winter night. And I'll keep you warm and close the entire night. We'll talk about life and whatever else is on your mind. Then we'll go back to my place. We'll sleep together in the same bed. And the next day, you will be my dinner. I'll keep you alive and let you taste yourself. And then, I'll eat you, and you will be mine forever. I need this. This is what I need. That's my fan fiction. That is my that's what I need in my life. I just need a meal. Is that allowed? This just further proves that psychosis ASMR is very much needed. I don't think anyone really cares if I do like cozy ASMR ever. Like, I'll try for fun one day, sure. Let me make you my last meal. Why would you ever not want to be inside of me? Amy, you're such a good girl. Thank you so much for being here, sweetie. The app threw me out of your stream. If you're using the Twitch app, I think the update recently like fucked over a lot of mobile users. It is best to watch stream Twitch um on just a computer at this point, sadly. Cannibalism shouldn't be hot, but here we are. Okay. There's a part of Hannibal where Hannibal, spoiler warning for Hannibal, by the way, where Hannibal eats this guy called Gibson something. He's like the guy who pretends to be the fucking Reaper, right? Whatever. But he doesn't eat him like in one go. He keeps him alive and then eats parts of him like slowly. And that part of the show to me has always been so high. Because I'm like, you have this fucking person who has taken full control over you. They're physically altering you, taking parts from you and eating it and letting you yourself eat yourself. And then you can't do anything about it. And slowly but surely, they will eat all of you. How is that not fucking hot? How is that not fucking beautiful? Ugh. What can I say? I have a type. My type is, let me ruin you. I always been mobile only, always will be. Can't be jealous if I don't know what I'm missing. Penguin, please. Wait! Penguin, you have gifted like 300-400 subs.
Also, I gotta say that it gives a nice feeling of schadenfreude watching COD streamers get hit with the reality that this year people only care about Battlefield 6 and they're just coping every SR cond of every day.
As they should, because Battlefield 6 is actually getting COD sucks! Hold up. Penguin, you have gifted like 300-400 subs in the channel. And you've done all of that with mobile only? Wait, that's the fucking wrong one. Do you know how much fucking money you have spent? Like, if you ever need to pray, my DMs are open. Can't say that. Now it's not fun anymore. The chase is what's fun. You can't. Just at least fucking go into your fucking computer or something and give subs there, please. They're so much more expensive on mobile. What the fuck? I use a third-party app and it works better than desktop. No disconnects, less RAM usage, etc. Oh, actually, that fucking fits perfect into what Twitch said the other day. So, as we all know, hi Maniac, welcome in, sweetie. As we all know, a lot of people have been having a lot of problems with their viewer counter and all that stuff, including myself. So, I posted this in the Discord server, but Twitch made a statement on it. And here's their statement. In full, me and Connor were supposed to talk about it, but I got way too mad about politics and people being stupid. But anyway, here we are. This is the Twitch statement on regards to CCV/viewership. This comes from the Twitch NA Discord. And that's not always super great, but whatever. We've gotten a lot of questions about viewership and the impact of our viewer botting mitigation. And we heard from some creators, I'm going to stop scrolling because it's giving me a headache. And we heard from some creators that they observed an unusual drop in their viewership when they made updates on the viewer button detection tools earlier this year. Our goal was to make sure that the viewer count represents actual viewership and aren't artificially inflated in any way. Yeah, that fucking totally works so well. So well. Hold up. Let me show you all something that happened to one of my mutuals literally today. They were just streaming a random game and got botted. Literally. Look at this. Bruh. Brother, what? this is how many people are actually in the Twitch chat counter. This is how many viewers Twitch is saying they're having. It was crazy. Anyway, we recognize that for a lot of creators, Twitch is a livelihood and we don't take that lightly. Addressing view but is a balancing act, and we want to identify artificial views without affecting real viewers, and that's a constant tension. We continue to evolve our system to get better at spotting and removing view bots while making sure we're counting real views accurately. We really appreciate the feedback and questions as they help us keep improving how we do this. We've seen a lot of different theories about why some view counts may have shifted, and I want to address some of the most prominent directly. Okay. There's been a lot of conversations about how lurkers are counted, and a lot of factors are impacted viewership over time, including ad blockers, seasonality, and whether you recently hosted an event on your channel. After some investigation by our team, we've identified one factor that may be impacting several streamers. Sure, let's see where this is going. Some viewers use third-party browser extensions to view streams. For example, with one plugin, you feed your Twitch followers list, and when stream from that list goes live, the plugin opens a tab for that stream. For years, we counted a limited number of sessions per IP address towards viewer count. If you have a lot of streams open, more than normal viewer could reasonably watch, in parentheses, open in many different tabs, our system may determine you are not actively watching and you will not be counted in any of those streams as a viewer. Based on our investigation, we believe this is the one contributor to viewer counter questions. Oh, fuck yeah. 20 to 40% of Twitch just all install the same app. Sure. We've also seen some point out that viewer count and chatter lists aren't matching up, something we talked about previously. The chatter list includes logged in users who are counted to your chat. You can connect the chat and show up in the chatter list without watching the video and being counted as a viewer. We use one system to count viewers actively watching your stream and a different count to keep track of your chatter list. The view count is updated more frequently than the chatter list. The view count includes all viewers, even the ones not logged in, where the chatter list doesn't. The chatter list is updated periodically behind the scenes, and clicking the chatter list, I almost said clicker, clicking the chatter list shows the most recent view. Even then, the chatter list may be larger or smaller than the viewer count, depending on when you check, since the chatter backend doesn't update as frequently. We recognize that it can lead to confusion and question, and will look at updating the tooltip to be more clear. When ads play, you may see a brief fluctuation of viewer count. Users with certain ad blockers may temporarily not be counted towards your viewer count during the ad period, though this will normalize after the ad break. Yep. So, in short, if you're not on the website itself and you're not, oh my god, and you're not fucking watching the stream and whatever, I guess perfectly or whatever, fuck you, basically. Right now, as an example, we can use my own stream as an example right here. According to that extension, I have 60 viewers, give or take, versus the Twitch showing about 50, which is going down to 48-ish. Welcome to streaming. It's literally fucking stupid. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna watch some anime. Wait, hold up. You can't just leave without saying what anime you're gonna watch. And so, you want to lurk test? Sure. Lurkers, I'm gonna ask you to come out of hiding and give me a second. Hold up. Alright. Chat, do me a solid. Quick. Do me a solid. Bark. Spam the chat for a little while. Just bark. Use emotes. Use redeems if you want. You can do whatever. Just Spam the chat. Go crazy. Go stupid. Don't fucking care. Just fucking go crazy. Spam the chat. You won't be banned. You won't be timed out. Just fucking go. Just go nuts. Just go harder. Just fucking like... Pfft. Why did this go up? What the fuck? How does that matter? Why did this one change? But this one... What is this? I don't fucking get it. Okay. Yeah, it's not that many though, at least here. But you see the viewer counter is going upwards. Holy shit. Gern, you're such a good puppy. You want to be on all fours? You want me to take you outside? You want to go outside? You want to go outside? You want to be on all fours? You want me to get your leash? You want me to destroy you? You want me to fucking take your throat and take you out back and slam you into the wall? But yeah, it's stupid. It's completely arbitrary as well. What? Wait! The extension went up, but the number went down. What? Okay. Quick rundown. This number right here in the parentheses, these are logged in users who are counted in the like this thing, whatever, the chat box. This is the number Twitch is showing that you have, like your viewer counter, like right this exact second. Which is the extension is going! It is showing 65 people! I haven't looked at the number go upwards! But not my actual viewer counter! What is this? Thank you for the one person who joined. Honestly, just beautiful. What the fuck is this? It just works. You know, it just works. Hi, Hexagon. Hey, it's Hexagon. I just... Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Twitch. That's... Oh my fucking god. Anyway, I don't like, or I try not to focus too much on talking about numbers on stream. I know a lot of people, one, don't fucking care, like literally cannot give less of a fuck, and two, it's like, I know this is gonna be fucking sucky to hear, but it's like you kind of just have to ignore it and try to like make good content, I guess. Like, I'm sorry. And it sucks. And you may already be doing everything you possibly can be doing in your own power. But like, what else are you gonna do? Right? Like, there is nothing else to do other than like keep grinding, basically. And it sucks. Like, it really genuinely fucking do. But here we are. Like, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, it sucks. I wish that it wasn't that way, but what I also can't deny particularly is statistics, numbers, analytics, right? If I'm going to show you something right now, and I've shown, holy shit, God, these fucking cramps can go fuck themselves. I have shown this before. I use a website called Metricool, which is a website where you can like upload to multiple platforms in like one go. So instead of going to like TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Blue Sky, you go to one website, you upload one file, and it just goes out to all the websites you want to let them go out to, right? And if we go back to around end of September, which is when they introduced the viewer bot bullshit, right? Let's go a little further, actually. So here are my numbers in August, like around August-ish, right? Whoops. Around August. This is August 26th. This is August 25th. You see numbers really good, very, very, very number, whatever. Going good, right? All of August, I did pretty fucking baller. Had like a couple duds here. This was during the PlayStation event, I think, or whatever. So this was like a dud stream, but it still went pretty high after. This is prior. All in August. You can see very consistently specific numbers. Like that 40 number is fucking there, right? And we slowly go September 1st. Okay. Pop off, queen. And now we start going closer into September. Okay. Numbers are... That's not always normal, but hey, you know, started a month, it's September, people going back to work, you know, whatever. Hey. But, that's fine, right? Right? Devil. Fuck you, you fucking bottom bitch, stupid fucking piece of shit. September 12th. That's not normal. Okay, maybe back to normal. Back to normal.
Common sigh, give basket _ bread a kiss.
600 live viewers! 35 average, by the way. Crazy. Anyway. What? What happened here? Right? And this is around this-ish time is when they started introducing the ViewBot stuff, right? And simultaneously, if we go and we look at Metrical, this is that website I was talking about. This is where I upload a lot of my shorts and stuff. You can see around the same September 22nd, from the 18th and to the 30th, I did not upload a single short at all. I didn't upload a single fucking short. I got mega sad, okay? It wasn't like, oh, I'm just going to quit. It was just brainworms. Like, it had nothing to do with streaming, by the way. It was literally just like, I feel shit. I don't want to do anything. It was literally it, but I'm fine. Don't worry. It just happens. It happens to fucking everyone. Doesn't fucking matter. We're all just sad monkey people. Anyway, we just want to fucking... We are just all sad, controlled apes. We are sitting here with our little fucking brains, and just sometimes our brain go, I am sad. Why? I don't know. Whatever. From the 18th till the 30th of September, or to the 29th of September, I didn't fucking post anything. And my numbers reflect so. And then with the whole like Twitch stuff going on, I took it upon myself because I wanted to see if my method worked. I have a genuine, real idea, and I don't know if this is true. This is something I just believe. I genuinely believe that if you just show your personality, right? Like truly show your personality, whether it's like telling stories like I do, or being a whore, or whether you're just like super cozy and comfy, or just like, I don't know, super chaotic, or like really into horror, or whatever it is, right? Like very gremlin energy, whatever. I genuinely believe if you show yourself and you keep posting a little bit and maybe like, you know, edit some stuff a little better, people will find you. I genuinely believe that 100%. And so since the 30th of September, I posted a short every single day on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram, every single day. And a lot of you are from there, of course. And here are my numbers for October. So this is end of September. This is October 3rd. This is October 6th. This is October 7th. This is 10th. And this is today. Obviously, the stream isn't over, but these are the numbers right now. Obviously, you can see the numbers are improving and there are more people and stuff. And I love that, right? Hi, Wuru. Welcome in, sweetie. But I wanted to show that the numbers, Mason, the numbers. I wanted to show that, not to flex, not to be like, just work harder, it will be better. It's like, okay, I'm going to be so for real. I don't work that hard when it comes to posting shorts. My long form videos, that is hard work. That is research, scripting, recording, editing. That's like real fucking work, right? Most of the time. But my shorts are literally just whatever the fuck I yapped about on stream that day. Like, it's not that complicated. And I don't want it to be. Like, so many of you today, and I'm so thankful, and I love that people can come here and they don't feel like it's like different compared to what you see on like Instagram or on TikTok or on YouTube or whatever, because I don't want it to be. I don't want someone to see this like like MLG noises. Like, I don't want people to see that and come to stream and think like, oh, she like, it's just another VTuber, right? Like, I love just yapping. I love yapping to people. I love hearing what all of you have to say. Like, my favorite activity, right? My favorite activity is sitting in Discord and yapping
Hello,
to people.
KJ Saint 1. The beer is to the left, condoms you find used on the floor.
And that's why, like, I love Discord. I love streaming because I just fucking yap to people. Like, I hear about y'all's day. You hear about mine. We flirt, which is my favorite thing, of course. Talk a lot about, you know, obviously transitioning, HRT, dealing with that, dealing with, you know, shitty comments or whatever, things like that, right? And that's what I want to do. That's what I always wanted to do. That's what I have been doing for so long. Right? So, like, if you're a VTuber, if you're a content creator right now and the whole Twitch stuff is bothering you really, really badly, try to change up your content. I'm not saying, like, oh, you got to edit more, or like, oh, your content needs to be better. I am saying simply, if you are making content that, say, you know, it's very like editing based, or very like pew, 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 pew. You know, very like you know, very zoomer or whatever. Try to just show your personality, whatever that is. I don't care what it is. I'm sure people will fucking love it. Twitch app is being nuisance today, which is bad because I have no access to a PC right now. No! No! Thank you for walking in, sweetie. Yeah, it has been a while. How have you been? Like you said, most clips should just be you. The stuff you talk about, helpful tips and funny clicker, go click. Bark. MLG 69 420 editing or like whatever. Lurkers, everyone, bark, bark, come on. Bark. Come on, keep barking. Come on. Hi, kid. Hope you're doing good, sweetie. I see you in there. Hi, Insomnia. Also, hi, Blade. I think I said hi to you earlier, but I want to say hi again. Hi, GP. Also, the bark thing, I also just lets me see people who may have not spoken, so I get to say hi as well. Hi, Newt, by the way. Hi, Dan. Welcome. Working on my VTuber stuff. Got 14 of my 15 model stuff is cut and ready for break. 15 outfits. Jesus Christ. You're making me do it IRL as you should be. Hi, Anika. Welcome in. I'm okay. Every single time I see your name, by the way, Anika, I just want to say it in the like either the Russian way or the Norwegian way. Because in Norwegian, it's Anika. And I'm like, nope. It's not how you're supposed to say it in English. Read. Also now tested the cheaper subs enjoy. See, you saved money. Isn't that great? See, you got to save money. Yippee. Hi, Lena, welcome in. Hello and yep. Who are you, like Appa from Avatar The Last Airbender? You want me to like crush you? I suspected it so, but like when you speak English, you kind of like have to stick a little bit to like, you know, the English pronunciation for things. As a German, I have to say woof wow. Woof wow. You want to bark for me? Woof. I am the fashion club leader after all. I'm going to be Barbara. Michelin Roberts, the shame. Fair. Finish. Stop ruining barking for me! Shut up! Everyone shut the fuck up. It is woof, it is arf, it is bark, okay? Do not ruin barking. I will be so upset. Berg. Japanese is 1-1. I'm fucking dying. Wow, wow. Wait. This reminds me of how fucking cramps and it hurts. And two, it reminds me of I showed a video to Pyro. He just reminded me of it. If you speak French, or actually, honestly, if you just can listen, if you have ears, I am so sorry for what I'm about to do to you.
Send this to your bully if they speak French. Tu as vraiment croquet, Jeunet, Perez, Peste, comprendre. Tu as tort, bon, no jour. Tu ferais mieux d'être Leugner avant que Jeunet de Geifel une baguette. Dégage de moi, degenerate.
Why is he rapping in French? But like in English? Why? How? It's like in what? He has so many other ones. He has like Korean, Japanese. I think like he has like a Danish one as well. There's so many one. I hate it here. What a terrible day to have ears. At least it's not his German videos. Oh yeah. No, Pyro, that is my version. Shut up. I'm not gonna share that with anyone. It is mine to have, mine to keep. I'm such a fucking... Sometimes I'm such a fucking goddamn pick-me, dude. I just want all and everyone to belong to me. I'm sorry. What can I say? I'm selfish. But at least I'm honest about it. You want me to try to find... Hold up. Let me see if I can find the German version, because I hate that version as well. I genuinely had to look at the subtitles and I am French. Oh my god. Don't! No! No, don't do it! No! Don't do it! Sorry, please! But it would be so funny. It would be so funny, though. Like... And actually, out of other streamers I watch, you're the only one who pronounces it correctly. How do you pronounce Annika or Anika, I guess, in English, wrong? I feel like that is one of the easiest names on fucking planet Earth to fucking pronounce. Like, what? I am trying to find him. Wait. Okay, as I open TikTok.
Hello there. It's me, your friendly neighborhood dank meme dealer, here with a fresh batch of memes. Escapes a burning building, gets hit by a fire truck. Ah! Now, if there was ever a meme that was Monday, it's right here. This is a Monday type of meme. I had fun once. It was awful. I think this one's just really funny because of the cat. Like, seriously, you're a cat. What's there to be grumpy about? Maybe he didn't get his head scratches this morning. Anyway, if you want your meme featured on the next episode, put it in the comments down below. I'll be checking every one of them, literally. I'll see you on the next one.
I've never been able to see such pain in someone's eyes before. You can just see the pain, the suffering, just like right here. You see the pain right there. Hello, princess.
You're such a good girl for daddy.
That scared the shit out of me. I forgot we had that. Hello, princess. Hello, princess. Hold up.
Hello, Kid Zero. The beer is to the left. Condoms you find used on the floor.
He's burning inside. Every time he makes a video, his brain slowly melts. Oh, that is so funny. Hello, princess. Claps. What if I make one of those videos, but instead of like clapping my feet, I just clap my ass. Is that allowed? Will I get banned? I probably would get banned, wouldn't I? I let the stream run on my PC just to hopefully farm points and be called puppy again, also for certain other things. Did you know? Oh, you already subscribed. Fuck. Well, anyway, I found the guy. He's also the guy who did this fucking thing! Holy shit! Wow, the world is so small. I love that meme so unironically though.
Hey, das nächste Wend versus mich zu schikanieren, dafür dass du Alkohol verträgst. Du trinkst ein Glas und bist sofort betrunken.
Damn, Chad, why you stinking up the
Google.
place?
No tag. Verschwinde. Before Easter than alcohol. Über discute. Sounds to a bully if they speak German.
Oh, I forgot how bad I was. Oh no, my brain. This is it. I'm taking myself out. This is it. I shouldn't have done it. I should have just listened to chat. Why did I do it? Ah! It's also the fact that he keeps the exact same resonance, pitch, and flow. Send this to your bully. Oh, I hate it here. Oh my god. I feel like I have a headache. Send this to your bully if they speak German. Unironically, that's how I structured German in my head when I was learning. Yeah, but that's different. Okay, if you're learning a different language, you have an open book to do whatever the fuck you want or how it makes sense to you until like you can speak it semi-fluently. When you are learning a language, you have free reign to basically destroy that language until you learn it semi-properly, and then you kind of have to like pick it back up and be like proper about it a little bit. You're our bully. I would love to bully my chat more. I should, honestly. You're all so fucking pathetic. Just wake up one day and just choose violence. See, okay, I would love to bully chat more, but I have a weird fear, okay? There are sometimes mutuals who watch my stream or like come by stream who like I don't get to talk to often, and I don't want to be in the middle being like, you fucking pathetic little Shen. How dare you even fucking speak any fucking words here? You're so fucking pathetic. You think you're allowed to fucking talk to me? And then just they pop in like, hi, Sai. Oh, wait. Hi, Jerry. Welcome back. Wait. Holy shit. Oh my god. I would love getting a wedgie from you. I've always wanted to do that. I've literally always wanted to be like, okay, as somebody who's like 2 meter tall, I've always wanted to just like wedgie someone and like hold them like mid-air, just like, I just carry them around. I've always wanted to do that. Oh, it would be so funny. Curious question. Everywhere you have lived, what was the best place, or if none, where would you love to live? Best place I've ever lived is, well, either Norway or Sweden, I guess. The worst place I've ever lived. Okay. By pure like logic, it has to be Latvia because it's such a poor country. But it was one of the best times I've had in my life. But psychologically speaking, the UK. The UK was awful. Ugh, the UK was terrible. That was disgusting. But okay, it would be worse like living in Latvia, but I lived there for like 3 months and it was fine. But Latvia is one of those countries that you bring money yourself and then you can basically you can live like a fucking king or queen or non-binary babe. Just like walk around, like everything's so cheap and like nobody has money. It's crazy. Like I remember I rented an apartment for, I think it was like 300 euros for 2 months. And it was literally a penthouse. Like, not like, oh, it was high. Like, it was actually like a penthouse, like 7 rooms, 3 bathrooms. It was like, you know that fucking video of the guy who did the morning routine videos and he drank like that bottle of water for like $70? It's literally like one of those like stupid LA penthouses. That's exactly how the house was. It was crazy. And it was so dirt cheap as well. Because like it's such a it's such a shit country. But psychologically and emotionally speaking, UK was awful. Like, ugh. Like, it was terrible. I did not like the UK. I love the people. Like, there were a lot of people I met in the UK that I really genuinely miss. And like, there's a part of me that want to go back to the UK just for those people because they were so amazing. But like, that country, ugh. Like, there's like parts of the UK that I really like, and there's parts of the UK I fucking despise, and I can't like live there. Like, especially now. This was before I knew I was trans or anything, so that was not an issue. But it's like, okay, for a reference, in Norway, we have a year, I think we have like less than like 5,000 like traffic accidents or something like that. It's like crazy low, right? In the UK, there's a traffic accident literally every single day. Like, there's a highway. Hi, Wolfie. Welcome in, sweetie. Everything good? There's a highway in the UK called the A6, right? Which is basically like the main highway that you take kind of like everywhere, right? And on this highway, there is a traffic accident, usually like a bus or a truck or like a larger vehicle that hits a smaller one. And usually people die literally every single day. It is so bad that when me and the person I was living with was going to drive to her parents to like see them, we sat there like on, like, she was the one driving, I was on my phone, and I literally get 4 fucking alerts in the span of 30 minutes about traffic accidents on the highway we are currently driving on. We stood in traffic for like a day. It was crazy because there was so many traffic accidents so close to each other. And it's because the UK highways are super tiny, like crazy tiny. Like, okay. For reference, also welcome in all the new people. Welcome in. It's because we don't give 2 fucks about anyone else. That came later. Like, as a very shitty example, I'm gonna draw right now. Oh no, she's pulling out the MS Paint. Right, hold up. So, in Norway, right? In Norway, it's closer to like this, right? You have, wow. What the fuck? In Norway, a highway is very split in the middle. You have equal size on both lanes, right? And even if like a massive as fuck semi-truck is literally taking up this much space of the highway, you still feel like far enough away, right? Like in your shitty, dingy ass car to not feel like threatened, if that makes sense. Not in the UK. The trucks were so close to the car. There was one time when we were driving to like go see someone to meet up with another mutual ours, and we were driving and a truck like drove past us and hit the fucking the fucking mirror on outside her car because he was so close to our car. And it wasn't like, oh, he was like really far close to our car, like in comparison to the highway. No. It's just the fucking road is so small. Like, it's crazy. Like, it is so close to the car, I could like reach out and touch the fucking vehicle. That's not normal. That's not what I'm used to.
They were so close, you could have reached out and cupped a titty?
They were so fucking close that if I fucking got closer, I'd be inside the fucking truck driver. Like, holy shit. And it's so small. Like, everything is so small in the UK. Everything. All the time. Like, stores are small, roads are small, highways are small, sidewalks are small. I remember trying to walk into a grocery store one day, and I am about 2 meters tall, right? Give or take. And when I stood inside of a fucking convenience store one day, I literally had to
give LNS Omnia a kiss.
Mwah! I literally had to stand like this. Because if I stood up, I would literally lift the fucking plastic tiles in the roof. It is so small. Everything is small. It's crazy. I wish... Oh my god, it is so... Everything is so small. Everything. Even what you would consider to be big things, big malls or whatever, just feel normal size because everything is small. Ugh. Hold up. I need to show you... I want to show you UK parking so badly. So if you live in a rural-esque area or just a fucking just normal-ass tiny-ish living area, right? Suburbs, whatever. This is a normal parking situation in the UK right here. And you may think, Sai, that isn't so bad. Keep in mind, UK drives on the opposite side of the road, right? So it's not like you're driving on this side and people have been parking on the other. You drive on this side and you have meeting traffic coming here. Keep that in mind. All the time. You're on the opposite fucking... There is no fucking places to park in the UK. None at all. Oh my god. Look at this. This. And this is properly parked. This is actually kind of okay parked in comparison to other places. If you live in an area, oh my god. I lived in 3 different areas in the UK. I lived very south, I lived a little bit in the middle, and I lived very far north. And every single time, I can explain each area in the UK like this. Up south, you have old people who are very rich, and they have way too fucking many more expensive vehicles that should not be on the road at all, by the way.
Living in the UK when you're over 2 meters tall. Going through any door is a squat workout. You'll develop neck problems from all the tilting.
I remember walking into a Tesco one day and I hit my head so hard on the brim of the door that I had a headache for 3 days. Because who the fuck thinks about things I was just walking and just boom. He's so stupid. And hear me out. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Norway parking or whatever is 10 times better or whatever. What I am saying is, if I'm driving on the highway in Norway, I never felt unsafe almost ever. Even when I'm close to an 18-wheeler, 20-wheeler, whatever, it can be a little bit uncomfortable, right? Because you're next to a really big vehicle. But I never felt unsafe before, except for in the UK. Also, I don't get...
Fun fact, King Arthur and the Sword in the Stone is a true story. Just no British person is tall enough to see the sword. What I'm trying to say is, Sai could be the rightful Queen of England.
Make me the queen. I will give all the trans people the HRT they need, and then everyone else shuts the fuck up. I don't care about anything else. Okay, I'll fix the infrastructure, and then that's it. It's so fucking bad. I want to see if I can find a parking or at least how it was very similar to where I lived. Holy shit, that's literally where I live. That's crazy. Is it? Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, this isn't exactly where I live, but this is very close around there. this is exactly how all the parking was all the time. Like this. Like this. Look at this that red car over here. I can't see what kind of car that is. Look how far into the road that is. And that is meeting traffic. You have to be close to this. This. It's insane. It's crazy. And, okay, you wouldn't think something like this is like a big deal when you're living in a new country, because you would be like, oh, it's a new country, go explore. You can't, okay, it's one thing like exploring a new country and maybe you don't feel like super safe because like it's new, right? Like you're paranoid, it's new people, like you never know, whatever. It's another thing of like, I want to explore this country. I would love to take in the culture more. I want to be part of it. I want to see more things, whatever. But driving feels like you're fucking like you're playing Clover Pit. Like you're rolling that dice. You have no idea what will happen. There's some fucking idiot on the road just driving like fucking 180 in a 20 zone. Like it's crazy. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Fuck my fucking titties. Oh, my tits hit my microphone. Oh, and I'm sorry for your ears. It's another thing. To go outside but not feel safe driving is nuts. And also everyone in the UK, by the way, insane. Everyone drives a manual. And you would think, isn't that good? Sure, that you know how to drive a manual is very important and good in certain situations, 1000%. You should not be in that kind of environment shifting gears. Like, it's not e-manual. No. Proper old school, actual, like, H-gear manual, okay? Which is the dumbest shit I have ever seen. It is so insane. Because, like, don't get me wrong. I love manual cars. I'm Norwegian. I grew up on that shit. The only fucking cars I've ever driven my entire life, except the newest car I've ever owned, which is the one I own right now, has all been manual. Okay? But as somebody who fucking, drives manual will tell you, driving manual in a steep hill at winter or when it's like really tight parking or like what's called like start-stop driving is the worst fucking possible thing to drive a manual, those situations. Right? Because if you're driving a manual, right? If for the people who've never driven a manual or don't know how to drive a manual, right? If you're like in a tight spot, like in a city or whatever, and you're standing like in a very long queue, and you know what, like when people are like inching forward, you can't just gas on a manual. You have to like basically release the clutch and just do that, which if you know how to take care of a car, if you keep your clutch like stuck for a very long time in one position and you half release it to like inch forward, that sucks for your fucking clutch and your motor. Whatever. But everyone in England is like, oh yeah, I gotta fucking drive a manual, mate. It is so trash. And I don't get it. Like, why would you have this tiny as fuck city and infrastructure and big steep hills and whatever, and then fucking drive a fucking automatic? It's not, you're not being an idiot, you're just literally being fucking logical. I can rant about this for literally ever, by the way. Ugh. Are people like driving like fourth gear in packed streets? Hold up. I'm gonna show you a video of driving back roads. In the UK, they have what's called back roads, right? Very many countries, like specifically in Europe, have what we call back roads, which are like, they're like roads, kind of, right? But they're not really roads. They're basically just fucking dirt patches that have been kind of like driven in enough to kind of make a road, but not really, right? But there are parts of the UK, specifically in Norway, Sweden, Denmark, some places in Spain, some places in Italy, whatever. Those spots are usually marked quite like brightly and like, hey, this is a back road, be careful, drive slow because there's like woods everywhere and bushes, you won't be seeing people meeting you, whatever, right? In the UK, there are parts of the UK where you have to drive through these areas. And when I tell you, you cannot meet another person, because if you meet a person, like, whatever, one of you has to commit to just fucking backing up the entire way until you find like a dirt patch or whatever you can maybe like snake your car into. It is so garbage. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ugh. I found it. Okay. This is the most real shit I've seen. If you've never lived in the UK before, this is exactly every single time I went to visit my ex that lived in the UK. And I was like driving around and I had to go back home and whatever, and I was going to see her. I had to drive literally a road like this.
Sometimes it's just fun to drive in the UK. I was recently traveling in Wales. I was actually on a mission to go and pick up a new dog for the family. And
you see nothing. You have no idea if somebody's going to... And here's the thing. This person might be a tourist or whatever, so they're just like driving very carefully, and they said they have their family there. Most of the time, if you meet somebody who lives in the UK and they drive these roads, it's like 70, 80 kilometers just the entire way.
And I was deep in the Wales, and I came across this road, and I was driving down it, and I'm like, this is the most quintessential British road
crazy.
that I've been on
Look
in my
this.
entire 2 years of living in the UK. I love it. Every single curve, turn, blind turns, corners that scare you. Yes, it was all British. And at the same time, it was so uniquely Welsh.
Yep. How do you love
Sometimes
this?
It's just fun to drive in the UK. I was recently traveling in...
It's kind of story time, okay? Okay. The person I was living with in the UK, right? She got a dog. Okay? That dog needed to amputate her back leg because she was in a traffic accident and whatever. My partner at the time was a vet, right? So, they had to amputate that dog's leg, and the operation was successful, and she was fine, right? But something that I did not fucking know because I'm not a vet, something that can happen sometimes when you do an amputation on any animal, even human, but specifically dogs, and especially active dogs, is randomly blood that will circulate or try to circulate like down to the leg will try to circulate down to the leg and then get caught in the wound before it's like healed enough for that to happen. And the wound will just like pop open. Okay. So imagine this. Okay. Imagine this. It's me and her sitting with the dog, trying to comfort her. Dog filled with painkillers, obviously. 2 or 3 days post-operation. Okay. We're both sitting there, like having drinks and just like trying to take care of the dog and watch a movie and just whatever. At this point, she starts getting kind of fucking hammered. I'm getting pretty fucking tipsy, and we're just like watching the movie, taking care of the dog and trying to comfort her or whatever. Dog goes over to her bowl, right? One of the things she had to do was like learn how to obviously move again properly. So like moving was good and something we encourage her to do. And as she like sits, fucking stands there and like licks her bowl and tries to get some water, she just starts yelping and like screaming and like running everywhere in our fucking apartment, whatever. So, and like there is blood like everywhere, like up the walls, on the carpet, couch, all over me, all over her, in our hair, everywhere. Because exactly what I told you happened, right? So, imagine this. Me and her both have been drinking. Now, anxiety up here. Fear fucking beyond a measurement scale. Powering down this exact kind of fucking road like this. Just like fucking to the nearest like vet we can get to. At like 9 or fucking 10 at night. During winter, by the way, so like everything was dark as fuck. And I'm like, in my head, as I'm like holding this dog, and I'm like so scared for this animal, I'm also like, I'm gonna die. This is it. And it wasn't that my partner at the time was a bad driver by any means. She was amazing at driving. It was literally just like, if some fucking asshole whips through this corner, we die. Like, it's insane. I hate these kind of fucking roads. Ugh. Insane. I just wanted to share that story because like I never get to like tell things like that because it's just like the fuck emergency rally driving. Yeah, it was exactly that. It was crazy. God. But yeah, that was when the things that happened. And it's crazy to say, but those roads and cheese was the biggest one that broke me, that I was like, I can't live in the UK anymore. So yeah. Objective, survive. No title. Wait, what is my stream title again? I forgot. Do you want this trans woman to clicker train you? Then you're at the wrong stream, buddy. This is completely not at all related to like the UK or whatever. You know how many fucking comments I got that are like, ha! Clicker training won't work on me. And then like 3 videos later, I see them again being like, could I call you mommy? And I'm like, you break so easy, don't you? But like, was the dog okay? Oh yeah, she was fine and survived and was completely like fine after. Like, the dog was completely fine after. Trust me, if the dog didn't survive, I would start with that immediately. I am like one of those people. Like, you can kill people on a fucking movie or show or anime or whatever all day. Kill children, kill people, I don't care, whatever. Just never hurt animals. I just can't look at it. I can't like... I can't deal with it. I don't like it. I can't deal with animals being hurt in any way. Like, it pisses me off to such an ungodly degree because there's nothing I can do. There is nothing I can say. And it's just like, ugh, I don't like it. And like the noises they make is too cute and too scarring. How long did the apartment, cleaning the apartment take? Like, I think it took like a month to get everything away. Like all the blood and whatever. Because another thing, by the way, if you don't know, in the UK, a bunch of houses and apartments have carpeted floors, all over except usually bathrooms. But I did actually live in an apartment in the UK that did have a carpeted bathroom, which was disgusting. Or like the bathroom was fine, but like it felt disgusting. But I remember like sitting there, like scrubbing like blood and shit like off the fucking floor and like just soaking. Oh, it was so fucking stupid. Like there was like blood everywhere too. It was so insane. And I remember talking to the landlord and I was like, yeah. And I explained the entire situation. She was super, super kind, super respectful, super understanding. She didn't care. She was like, you know, what can you do? Who the fuck carpets the bathroom? That's what I'm saying! That's what I'm saying! Who fucking does that? You break so easily, don't you? I'm so normal about this. I'm just saying, so normal. Why are you being normal? It's my chat. You can... Okay, you know how like on other streamers' chats and stuff, you might feel like you have to be like, you have to hold back a little bit. In this chat, as long as it's within TOS and not like you being like, hey, I'm literally jerking off right now. That's not a me thing. That is also against TOS. Like, you can, I don't care. Yeah, if you've never seen carpeted bathrooms before, it is as disgusting as you think it is. I wonder if I can find... I found the exact same carpet too. This is exactly how the bathroom looked in the apartment I lived in. It was literally like this. Just shower here, toilet there, carpet like this. This exact same color, everything. Ugh. Yes, it did feel like it was so weird. Because like, so what they do is they have tiles under the carpet usually. So, and or like some absorbing like something like under the carpet. So you can just like take a shower and like just immediately start walking on the carpet, which is again disgusting. But it feels so wrong. I don't like it. But mold, that's what I said. So gross. Hi, Kelly. Oscar. Shut the fuck up. You're such a fucking bottom piece of shit. Ugh. How dare you fucking be here. I'm a dog wagging my tail. Cute! Did the carpet match the drapes? Actually, they didn't. The drapes were like, the fucking drapes were literally pink. It was Okay, for the people who live in the UK, why pink? Why is everything, why so much pink? Like, bathrooms, like, so much was pink. Why pink? I don't get it. Like, I love pink. Don't get me wrong. Like, pink is great. But, like, why so much pink? So much of the stuff in the UK is pink. Ugh. You can be more mentally scarred. It's okay. It's just some carpeted bathrooms. Who cares? Smile. Mind the UK is usually 7% humidity year round. Yup. What do you expect from people who ate mummy's side? That you learn. I thought like the most common color with James is freaking toe. Carpet in the kitchen. Ugh. Carpet in the kitchen too. Carpets should be like, okay, if you absolutely 1000% need to have a carpeted floor, living room, maybe bedroom, depending on your bedroom and location, kind of what you do, I guess. And that's it. Those are the two carpeted rooms, and maybe hallways, I guess, that you can have. Nothing else. Stop with carpeted floors. They're disgusting. Also hard to just do, by the way, speaking from experience. Ugh. Like, just put a fucking rug down. Like, is that so hard? Just fucking find a rug. Get a cool one on Etsy. Get the trans flag as a rug, which I've seen, by the way, it's sick. Like, also, if you have carpeted floors, right, you can never change that color. So if you don't like that color later or whatever, then what are you going to do? Put a carpet on your carpeted floor? Looks stupid. Now look who looks stupid and dumb. And like, everything gets trapped in it too. Ugh. Just wanted to say my gratitude to attend this amazing stream. I'm glad you're having a good time, as everyone else should be also having a good time. Ugh. That was like early 1990s car interior color. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. It's that old car color, but for like bathrooms. Ugh. Insane. It's insane. Like, ugh. This yapping with you makes this so amazing. Hell yeah. If you have carpeted floors, I'm not putting my shoes off. Same. Don't. It's disgusting. Or at least have like 4 pairs of socks. It's disgusting. But yeah, sorry, Anika. Like, we went on like a massive tangent. But those are the places I've lived. But like I said, in the UK, people were amazing. Like, I met a tattoo artist there, and she was so fucking amazing. And her name was literally Rose, and she had pink hair and a massive tattoo of a rose on her hand. And I'm like, are you a fairy? I loved her so much. I miss her so much. I love your stream, Sai. Oh, thank you. I'm glad people are enjoying the streams and enjoying the clips and stuff. Like, it is so weird. You know what's so fucking funny? Actually, I can give like almost the exact date to this. So on December 19th, 2024, which is crazy. No. I'm fucking lying to you. On March 6th, 2023, I was in a call with Pumpkin Potion. Some of you might know Pumpkin Potion before. Or seen Pumpkin around. I was in a call with Pumpkin Potion, and she was just kind of like yapping about content. And what I do sometimes is I will sit down and take notes of what people say when it comes to content creation. This was back when I was like hardcore content creation pilled, okay? I was like, I will focus on my transition later. I just want to focus on content creation and being a VTuber. But during one of her conversations, and we were just kind of yapping about content, she told me, hey, Sai, I think your biggest strength right now is talking to people. It's just yapping, right? And I'm like, I disagree. Like, people like watching me be stupid and yell at video games. And I felt at the time, that I couldn't do yapping content because I felt like the audience was too small. And so I just committed to just being a gaming streamer, a gamer. I was a gamer girl. I was a gamer girl. I was sitting there and making fun of boys. How do you know you're gay? You like boys. But no, I committed to just being a gamer and just, whatever. And then Pumpkin Potion told me like, hey, I think you should just focus on yapping more. And I tried a couple of streams and they didn't do super, super well, which just makes sense because you've never done it really before. And then, like, when the whole Twitch number explosion thing started happening around, I was like looking through my random like documents, and I found my notes that I'd taken from that conversation with Pumpkin. And she had told me like, hey, Sai, just like go through your VODs, find something that you yourself enjoy.
Please, Sai, can I be a wedgie pup? I even did an atomic wedgie watching Szycro stare Szycro LL. Sorry, too excited.
No, that is too much work for my hands. You can be locked under the desk and shut the fuck up. But I remember I just saw that little document. I just started posting the shorts, and now all of y'all are here. And it genuinely fucking makes me really happy to see so many fucking cool trans people and so many fucking puppy-pilled people, okay? I'm not gonna lie, okay? I love the barking, okay? I don't care about it. I fucking love it, okay? I don't care! I don't fucking care! I love when people bark in my chat. I think it's hot. I think it's cute, okay? I like when I see cat girls finally commit to just fucking meowing in chat, thinking they are not accepted to be here. Yes, the fuck you are. You can come by here. You can meow in the chat. Bark, meow, whatever. I just say bark because it's easier. It makes me feel powerful, okay? Ugh. Now we need an emo for chat boy barking. You know what? You're right. So bark for me, chat. Come on, bark for me more. What about possum girls? Are we allowed? Yes. Of course. Why wouldn't you be? Like, ugh. I fucking love it. I love seeing people being pathetic in my DMs, okay? I don't care. I'm being so for real right now. I love it. It is fucking 10 out of 10. When I open Instagram and I'm like half tipsy, drunk, whatever, and
Bark,
I just see...
bark, 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 bark.
And I just see some fucking person being like, please, mommy, please punish me. I'm sitting there just fighting the urge to be like... I love it, okay? I don't care. I love the attention. It makes me feel beautiful. It makes me feel hot. It makes me feel attractive. It makes me fucking happy, genuinely. Can you call me a whore? Avis, you're a fucking whore. You're such a fucking dirty slut. In my book, big dog barks, regular dog barks, and small dog yips. I mean, I have a smaller dog, but she doesn't yip. She fucking barks. Ugh. She never shuts the fuck up. So yeah. That, obviously, like, I love meeting and seeing new fucking trans people. Whether you're trans, masc, femme, non-binary, whatever, gender fluid, gender punk, fuck gender. What if you just don't have one? What about that? What if you just took gender just like out the window? Who cares? I don't care. Like, I also just love seeing people talk in the Discord and share their, you know, their stories about HRT or voice training or trying clothes or trying feminine or masc clothes or whatever for the first time. Which, by the way, clothes doesn't have a gender, by the way. It was just... and it's really fucking fun. Can you call me a good girl? You gotta redeem that. Sorry. You know? Corgi's bored.
I want to rad ain't femme whore and a G, but me scared cause people scary.
Listen. Here's what you do. You need to have like a mask individual-ish, not like, you know, masculine per se, just semi-mask a little bit, or at least you're somebody who's like a slightly bit more dominant than yourself to be around you, and then you can just be your little slutty self and just trail off and whatever, do whatever you so desire, and they, if there is a problem, can just come over and just fucking beat the shit out of someone. Hi, I am that person. Let me beat the shit out of people. Oh yeah, honey, go, I don't know, go blow this dude in the back alley. I'll take care of this guy. It's fine. I got it. Don't worry. It's fine. I got you. Always. Like, I love just every single time I am ever out with someone, and like, I am a femme person, but like I am usually more like masc femme than like traditional like femme. So every single time I'm out like with like any of my girlfriends or whatever, and like especially at bars or something, I am always the fucking person who's like spike everywhere, black like leather things, and they're like fairy princesses with like curly hair and like sparkles, and I'm like, you're so cute. If anyone fucking touches them, they die. In Minecraft chat, I mean, in Prototype 2 Twitch. This is a joke, by the way. This is all, yeah, of course, a joke. For TOS reasons, this is only a funny haha that I have to say for TOS reasons. I don't have to say
Alright,
it.
She, you know what to do. Blow me. If you know the reference, I love you.
They both did. You know what to do. Blow me. They both did. Ugh. They're forcefully disconnected from the Minecraft server. Yeah, because, you know, they used the wrong command in the chat. I can't do that. It's not good. You know, you can't build by all diamonds. That's like, that will break they will break the economy of the server. you know? Need an old girl to bully me. I mean, that's literally me right here. Like, what the fuck am I doing? What I've been doing this entire stream. Like, what the fuck? The hell? But yeah, I don't know. Like, I think when I started taking my HRT for the first time and I felt so comfortable myself, I want to give people that same feeling, whatever that is. And also, like, I understand that some streamers or some other people may not like the whole, like, oh, clicker train, your chat, or like the barking or whatever. The thing is, like, if you do not understand, it can look weird from the outside, but like for a lot of people, like being dominated or to dominate someone or clicker train someone or whatever is kind of like a safe space, especially if you are trans or you're like queer in any way, shape, or form, and you can't necessarily express that IRL. So you want to do that online in a safe environment, you know? So, see you later, Pyro. The entire stream encapsulated me in the veggie up space. I mean, I fucking love that though. Because like, one of the first things I learned when I wanted to be a dom was like understanding why people want to be submissives. And I just take that logic to anything. Like when you see someone and like say they're stimming like really hard, like they're clicking a pen or like twisting a cap or something like crazy fast. To you, it can look like annoying or weird or whatever, but like they're doing it because it's comforting. It's like, it's literally like owning a blanket or like sucking on a thumb or whatever. It's literally the exact same thing, just now an adult version of it. You know? And I also just fucking hate when people are like, oh, you do that with your chat, you talk like. I've had people who have watched my streams in the past and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe you talk like that to your chat. And I'm like what? Like fucking the dumbass little slutty puppies they are? Because they are. They watch my stream, for God's sake. Like, come on. There's a certain type of individual who watch my shit. We don't have to fucking hide it here. And like, you know, I'm not going to fucking hide who I am either. It's the same when I started my transition. Like, I don't want to fucking hide who I am. Just because I'm trans femme doesn't mean I'm gonna fucking like fit into the box of like what society is gonna label woman or whatever. I'm just gonna do whatever I fucking please and want. Like I could voice change to have an even higher voice and have a super, you know, hi, my name is Szycrotic. That's not what the fuck I want. Submissive and proud gang. Let's go! We love a sub who knows what they want. I also, fuck. I forgot to take my meds. God! Fuck! Damn it! I hate it here. Or, very particularly, it's my fucking tea blocker. I keep forgetting to take it every day. Because I sit here and I have it right next to me all the time. And I think like, oh, because it's next to me, I've taken my meds. But then I'm like, oh, wait, I haven't. Because you haven't shut your brains out today. That is actually something you have to be kind of like on the lookout for. If you start Spiro or other type of tea blockers, you're probably going to shit a lot more. Like, you're gonna shit so much more. When you have ADHD, you have to take your meds, not forget to take your meds, not forget to take your meds, and also get distracted, and then I gotta edit, and then I gotta... Sound like the fucking Busta Rhyme song. And they gotta go, and they gotta do it, and they gotta... I totally never forget to take mine. I feel like you're being a little liar right now. A little shitty little liar. I feel like you're lying your ass off a little bit. Just a little I quickly got into daily pill holders so I can look and go, okay, yeah, I took them. That is probably super fucking smart, but I literally only have to take 1 pill a day. Like, it's, come on, it shouldn't take me that much fucking effort. One thing, please. I have to take 1 pill, please. Come on, fucking, Papa never lie, mess. I don't know. I don't know about that, but sure. I'll guess I'll take your word for it. I don't know about that, but sure. You know what? Okay. We'll say fine. How? How what? Why are you screaming how? Who? What are you, a fucking owl? I completely fucking forgot we were supposed to play Life is Strange today. Whatever. Do it next time. Fuck ads! Need somebody to gift like 17,000 subs so nobody ever has ads in my fucking stream anymore. Here you go. If you want to play voice on stream. Okay, or not. There you go. Meter, parameter, temper, Peter. Peter, the horse is here. Pure. Pert. What the fuck is pert? Pert meaning of girl or young woman, attractively, lively, or cheeky. Second definition, of a bodily feature or garment, attractively small and well-shaped. What? What does mera mean? Mera mean. Use to emphasize how small or insignificant someone or something is. Okay. Because I read that as mera, which means more in Norwegian. As in like mere. You fucking mere incompetent little shit. You're so insignificant. How do you only take 1 pill a day? Because I have teeth blockers. And that's it. I'm very lucky. I don't have any other like meds I have to take. Like I have to take my teeth blocker and I have to take my gel every day. Yo! Congrats! I'm so proud of y'all. Hell yeah. Good job, everyone. God damn. I want to switch over to the pill, but no progesterone, no. I don't need progesterone. I kind of want to try it for a few months and see, but I'm kind of good, to be honest. Like, I've only been on HRT for like half a year, a little bit over half a year, and like, I'm okay. Like, it's okay. Pill is meant to do sublingual. I mean, fair. Low-key think gel is better. By potency, pill is better. By... I mean, it depends on your body. Like, everyone reacts differently to every kind of HRT. Can you manifest a second win of boob growth for me? Do you eat a lot of food? Because you gotta eat a lot of food. That's important. You want booba growth? You gotta eat food. Going to my first doctor's appointment at the end of this month. Starting to take HRT. I'm really excited. Let's go! Prediction, how with breast form. You will probably have tubular breast. I heard otherwise. Maybe? Question mark? I have my next consultation on... We're in October, so we'll be in November, mid-November. But like... I've never heard of that before, though. I feel like I don't think that's how breast growth works. Because, like, you will have breast growth based on what you naturally would just have if you just were born as this woman. You know? My testosterone was too high for a year, so I stopped boob growth. That's fair. You need to make sure that your levels are the right levels, basically. Because if you have too high T, you're going to have... Oh, the ads are over. Well, whatever. If you have too high T, you won't be able to... your body won't be able to use estrogen effectively. That's the right word. It's not like it can't use it. It's just not using it as effectively as it should be using it. Or, you know. I'm pretty fucking sure M is wrong. Yeah. Tout, tsunami. Maybe N is wrong. One of the letters is fake. Autism! It would work! Yeah, I think M is fake because it's 3 fucking M's. Well, manatees, maybe. Cutting nails like a good fat redistribution now that my hormones are okay. Fair. Tinnitus is a good one. God, this one sucks. Can you please call me a wedgie dork? You are a wedgie dork, you fucking gorgeous piece of shit. Also, you don't have to type S, like, CI. That is only for using TTS. Use SZY. What the fuck is this? I hate... What the fuck is this? It's like 4 letters wrong. Or, I mean, fake. S is fake? What? Hate it here. Hate it here so much. No! Ugh, F. I'm very proud of you, though. You did so well. Do you want to keep going? Do you want your comeback? This is such a bullshit fake letter, too. Or do you want to just wait for the next ad break? Actually, I'm getting, like, really fucking hungry. Yeah, it's important to eat a lot of food if you want booba growth. Like, okay, I've said this a fucking billion times at this point. If you want booba growth, eat food. That's kind of the secret sauce, right? Like, tits are mostly fat, and that's it. Like, it's not a big secret. It is just extra fat, like, on your chest. And so, like, it's muscle and whatever, but, like, it's a lot of fat as well. And for your tits to grow, your body needs food, like, literally. So, like, eat a lot of protein, eat a lot of, like, have some fucking chocolate, like, my general, like, rule here is if you're trying to, like, lose weight, but at the same time want titty growth, this is what you can do. This is not going to work for everyone, but this is a very general, like, something you can do. On average, most people need about 2,000-ish calories. On average, again, 2,000-ish calories a day, right? That's how many calories you burn by just being alive, give or take. So to like lose weight, you have to cut, right below 2,000 calories. That's how you would lose fat and lose weight, because you're now burning a bit of your reserves, right? If you're trying to lose weight but also want boob growth, here's what you do. Do a calorie deficit by like 200 calories or something like that. right? Or maybe even like 300 or 400. But then literally eat a chocolate bar that is like 200 calories. Have a Snickers or half a Snicker or something like that. It's not that much, but it will genuinely help so much more with your booba growth because that fat will go straight to your tits. Especially if you're like working out or walking a lot or moving around a lot. On top of it, then you can kind of just eat more. Like a very general rule is like if you eat just below 2,000 calories and you burn about 100 calories by moving around just like outside of your daily moving, right? Which you can burn 100 calories by just walk for 30 minutes, give or take. And then instead of taking that little extra 100 calories that you've now just burned, use that to eat a small chocolate or like have some extra pasta or whatever, because that fat you need to get titties. You need food. That's what you gotta fucking eat food. You can't be scared of eating food. I see so many trans women who are like, oh, I want to have like a thin waist and grabbable waist. I want to be like thin and small and petite. Yeah, but if you also want titties, you kind of need to fucking eat too. Like, I'm sorry, but that's just life. And if you are already like quite low weight, just eat more. Like, that's the secret sauce here. Eat, but like, don't eat garbage. Like, I'm not saying like fucking hop out and grab Burger King every other day. I'm saying like, have a little like extra food or like have a chocolate bar or an extra pizza slice or something like that. And remember that sadly, sometimes titties are just genetics. Like, I've said this before, my titty growth is quite high because everyone in my family got large tits. Like, mom has like G cups, I think. My aunt has double D's. All of my aunts have double D's at least. All my cousins have like massive tits. Like, everyone in my family got fucking large chests. So like, it's part of that too. Love you, Strange, but it's real talk. It's so funny, like having a bunch of new people suddenly find you. It's like they get to experience you for the very first time, but you've been doing this for so long. So I'm just like, this is what I normally talk about literally every day. Blessed genetics. I kind of have. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm very, very fortunate to have the genetics I do. Because I like, but also very weird because you never think about having like how much tits will affect your physique and how you do certain things. Like, now that I have my titties, like, as an example, normally I would have my microphone way closer to me because it's just better, like, quality wise, whatever. I can't do that because every time I move, I will like rub either my tits or my nipple on it, and it can't be doing that on Twitch, okay? And two, it's like I can't just go and like lift things anymore. Normally it's like, oh, I can't just like lift this giant box and just like use my chest or whatever to like kind of balance it. I have to literally just like, don't touch your tits, don't touch your tits, you're gonna hurt, it's gonna hurt. Or listen to me. Whoever invented fucking roads with holes in them, fuck you. Fuck you in particular. You know how many fucking times I've hit like a pothole or something and I have to like pull over because my chest hurts so much? You fucking little shit. You know that? Ugh. Ugh. Fuck you. In particular. Ugh. Jesus. God, I hate it. I hate it here. But yeah. I love yapping and talking about like my transition as well. Like, I want to share my transition and hopefully other people who are either in the middle of or want to, you know, focus on their transition, hopefully they can share theirs as well, like either in server or in other spots. Because I'm like, okay, not to get all like super in this kind of world, you know, but like right now, a lot of trans people and LGBT people in general are experiencing probably one of the shittiest times in many years. Probably one of the shittiest times in many years for us. And I think having people that you like watching, having a community you can feel comfortable in, having someone you can talk to, have a spot you can kind of ask whatever and feel safe in is super fucking important. I'm not saying that necessarily is me for everyone, right? I'm just saying like in general, and I'm very happy that I can be someone that people can like talk to and hang out with, and we can like play games and drink and hang out and talk about whatever, you know, is going on like in life or in VTubing or whatever. And also, I get to clicker train y'all, and that is my favorite part of the job. Hi, bot. Welcome in, sweetie. So yeah, I just love fucking seeing new people come by and being here and see, of course, the barks. As a trans dude, cutting off my titties made my life 1 billion times more comfortable, completely separate from dysphoria too. Those bitches hurt. Fair. 1000% fair. I fucking love that for you so much. 7. Melissa, you're such a good girl. Thank you so much for being here, sweetie. The roads here in Iceland are ass and I have so many holes and uneven. I hate them with a burning passion. Same here! Ray! So annoying. Like, what the fuck? Can't believe you clicker trained me. I can. I definitely can. I can't believe. I wonder if I can click your train, Kono. Chad, do you think I can click your train the lawyer man? So I want to get a wedgie me as a stab on my lower back tattoo. Should I do it? Yes. Okay. I've calculated all the possibilities. Yes, do it. Because I'm like, wait, but what if you got like slutty or whore or something? Yeah, but you can get that somewhere else. But do it. Oh my god. Good lord, I forgot I have you forgot you had a thing for goth girls? How do you forget that ever? How dare you? I have shut the fuck up tattooed on my fingers. You think I have anything to say about anyone getting any tattoo? If I can fuck off and get like shut the fuck up tattooed on my fingers, I feel like anyone can get any whatever tattoo they want. Like, listen, I've said this before, all of my tattoos that you see on my model are 1-to-1 IRL. Like, my hands, my face, my hair, my heads, whatever, like, my arms, things like that. They're all 1-to-1 IRL. I've shown this off so many times, but, like, I'm gonna show it off again. And if for some fuck-ass reason you just don't believe that, or you think I'm just, like, talking out of my ass for, I guess, no particular reason other than because some VTubers do sometimes to appear more cool and interesting and whatever, this is my IRL hand right here. So, plus I love my tattoos, so. Like, just imagine, oh God, just imagine Stagger giving me atomics. Go get an appointment. Sigh, casually flaunting my necklace, damn. Truly, I am so sorry, Brad. Also, hi, sweetie. I am so sorry for just, showing it off like that. But hey, have you ever heard about sharing the love? I've had people ask me before, like I had one person who asked me like they asked that if I ever did like an IRL meetup, if I could dunk my hand in like ink or something and like choke them for a second and they could get that as a tattoo. And I think about that person quite often because I'm like, I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say no. I'm just saying. Certainly a unique idea. I would love that though. It'd be so hot. And also kind of fucking beautiful. Like that, and just genuinely I think would be a sick ass fuck tattoo. I've seen people with handprint tattoos on their necks before and it always looks sick. Like if I can find a good one. Like I just saw the fucking worst one in my Jesus. Ugh. That's not even a tattoo, but whatever. This is like the idea they had, like literally like this. But it looks sick though. Like it looks sick though. What the fuck is this? Why are you doing this? What is that? What is this? What? This one is also really good. That is also really good. There's a couple I follow on TikTok and she has like his handprints like perfectly around her neck. But instead of his like normal hands, it's like skeletal hands. And I think about that so often. I love those kind of tattoos. Kind of reminds me of Death Stranding. Maybe there's multiple reasons why I love the hand tattoo idea, okay? Gee, if only somebody loved Death Stranding here. I've been wanting to get a stripper shoe tattoo for some time on the foot. So far I only have my anime tattoos. This stripper shoe sounds so good though! What the fuck? Wait! That's a bang idea! They're so cute! Used to have stick and poke parties back in the day. I have, oh, I don't have that picture anywhere. Fuck. I have a picture of my entire arm. Because I was showing off like tattoos and stuff. But I have like a stick and poke tattoo of a tiny ghost, and his name is Gabriel, and he's just there, and I love him. And when I got my, I don't even know what the fuck I call it, like the window tattoo. I have like this window flame thing tattooed on my arm. And while I was like sitting there, and the tattoo artist, she just genuinely was just like doing such an incredible job, but it was just like taking forever. And like she finally finishes, and then I'm like, I always find like a tiny ghost and like a shitty dollar sign on my arm. And she's like, I have a stick and poke tattoo like kit right here. We can just do it right now. I'm like, yes, we can. So for 2.0, this is part of the ref sheet for 2.0. These are all my actual tattoos that I have IRL, and then you just see him here. He's here, just chilling. He's just vibing. Yeah, I have the avatar symbols. I have the VTNB symbol for the Bruja clan. I have Jack and Daxter. I have obviously Naruto. This is with my brothers. I have 2 brothers. This is like the Nordic runes it's for like love, family, and like togetherness technically. And this is that window thing I have. Okay. This is such a fucking particular reference. Like every other tattoo I have, even if it's not like super obvious right off the bat, it is usually a reference to something or like base of something I really love or care for. This window thing right here, nobody would ever get it, but it's literally because of Little Peep. That's it. Like I have 2 Little Peep tattoos. I have the head one, and I have, which you obviously can see here, and I have this window one. Windows 13. And every single time, like nobody's ever gotten that reference before, but it's that window tattoo is from a music video from like years ago. Hold up. No, it's not this one. Fuck. I'm going to try to find the music video so I can show you. Question, is it true that tattoos are addicting? Because all my friends, every time I say I want a tattoo, tell me not to because I'll get addicted. It can be addicting 100%. Like, I don't know what it is about tattoos or getting them. I literally could not tell you myself. But it's just something like so nice with the process, meeting with the artist, having the idea. My favorite type of tattoos is like, and this is very much, I like it, don't do it. It's like meeting artists, and like I've gotten like I have a tattoo that is like a stick and poke tattoo. This is like Life is Short on it, which was an album from Ski Mask, the Slump God, who's another artist, underground artist who came up around the same time as Lil Peep. And I got that tattoo in Latvia. I was drunk as fuck in somebody's bedroom, and I didn't even remember getting it at all. I just remember waking up with my friend, like my friend woke me up and he like lifted his shirt up and he had like big as fuck letters like on his torso, just like Life is Short. And he's like, you got it too, dude. And I was like, okay, that's there, I guess. See you later, nudes. Here it is. Okay, this is so fucking specific. Okay, so for my arm, I wanted another Little Peep tattoo because I was just feeling really emotional after his passing. And so obviously I have, the one I just showed, like this one right here, like on my arm, this giant like window flame thing right here. And it's literally based on this window from this music video. It is such a specific thing. It's crazy. But yeah, all of my tattoos are like really weird. But they always just like a reference to something or to someone. Like I don't know if you can see it. I have that like you see that question mark and the exclamation mark here? That is like for my mom. Like I have a lot of like weird tattoos, but it's usually like for family or whatever. I also have the Final Fantasy X symbol as well, like on my forearm, just like right here. That was my first tattoo. I got my first tattoo when I was 16, I think, 15, 16. And I remember I literally walked up to my mom and I went, "Hey mom, can I get a tattoo?" And she went, "Yeah." And I just, within like a month, had a tattoo. And like when I got my first tattoo, I came home and I was like, "Hey, look at this." And she's like, "I wasn't serious." And then like, I don't know, like 2 hours later, she's like, "But he looks sick though." So, hey. Also, if you've never gotten a tattoo before, but you want to get a tattoo, my biggest suggestion is get a tattoo with someone. And you might think, oh, isn't that worse? Because like now you have a tattoo with someone. Okay. If you get a tattoo with someone that like you truly love, you want to be around, like your friend or partner, whatever. I don't fucking care. Maybe not your partner, but like a friend or something. Even if you don't like talk later in life, you'll always remember that. Like I have tattoos with people that I don't speak to anymore, but I always remember that moment. And I've never regretted a tattoo ever, even the ones I don't fully remember. Like, listen, we're not here for a long time, we're here for a good time. Plus, like, I don't know, I think people with tattoos just look sick as fuck. Like, I don't care. Oh my god, I love specifically women with like a lot of like outline tattoos, just like all over. I love those kind of like tattoos. Or a lot of traditional tattoos, like traditional sleeves. I mean, not sleeves, but like patchworks. Or like there was a person I saw recently that had like their entire back all patchwork classical tattoos in color. It looked fucking amazing. Ugh. I love tattoos. I love tattoos so much. So much. My first tattoo was a Zoro one-piece shoulder tattoo. It took 6 hours, best decision ever because I know it will look hot in the future. Fuck yeah. You should see my wife. Honestly, like the first tattoo, a lot of people put a lot of effort into it. I wanted to get a tattoo with my sister-in-law. That's what I did. You know, blase with color plans tattoos. I've seen those type of tattoos before. Devil, you're such a good puppy. You want to go outside? You want to put your leash on? You want to be on all fours? Is that what you want? If you've never gotten a tattoo before, piercings aren't really the same. Like, they're very different sensations. My first was the Berserk tattoo because I'm super original and creative. You mean the fucking mark? You've been marked! Is that your first tattoo? See, what I would do if I was gonna like get a Berserk tattoo, I would just get something so weird. Like, I don't know, maybe like Casca's eye or something. Like something weird like that. Because I just love when people get like tiny things that like the people who would see it and kind of get it would be like, oh, I get it now. But people who would look at it and be like, that looks fucking stupid. Like, it's the same with my Jack and Daxter tattoo. Every single time, like, I meet someone who really loves Jack and Daxter, they can, like, immediately know what it is. Other people that are like, oh, yeah, I've heard of Jack and Daxter before. Also, chat. Oop. Everyone, come on. Time to bark. Come on. It's been a while. Bark and chat. Bark and chat as the Twitch counts you. Come on. Come on, keep barking. Just got back from D&D. Welcome back. Hope you had a good session. I have long hair, so the only way specific people get to see my bare neck. Fair. Very fair. I want to get a lot more tattoos. I want to be covered head to toe in tattoos. Not my entire face or anything. I have my face tattoo. I have my anarchy symbol. And that's the only face tattoo I'll ever have. I don't think people with a lot of face tattoos like look ugly or anything. I actually really like face tattoos personally. But it's like for me specifically. Like, but I haven't gotten tattooed in like 2 years. Because I focused on, you know, being happy and transitioning. I stopped tattoo psychology myself and finally committed to actually, you know, getting happy. I did it! Let's go! Woohoo! Face tattoos is one thing I couldn't do. I actually got I've gotten like my palm tattooed, my hands tattooed. My palm and my hand was like my third ever tattoo. And it was because I was so curious how it felt like. I'm a very curious person. Like a lot of the time when I get a tattoo or a piercing and stuff, I'm not always like, oh, I really badly want a tattoo in that spot. It's more like I want to know how it feels, you know? Like I'm so curious. How in the hell will this feel? So like, I got my elbow tattooed. I got my head tattooed, face tattooed, palm tattooed. How's it holding up? Perfect. It's completely fine. I've had that tattoo for 6 years. Is that a Yara? Oh my god. Chat, did you know that a Yara would bark for me? Yeah. Yeah. My wife is just that hot. Sorry. Didn't fade? No. No. The artist I spoke to had done palm tattoos many times before. So what she did was she only used like 1 or 2 needles in the machine, and instead of using the machine and like dragging the line, she literally just like poked almost the entire way through. It wasn't even that painful either. Look at her bark. I'm so proud of you. God, I love that art, by the way. Yeah, it's so fucking hot. It's so fucking good. Like, God. Hold on, I'm gonna show it off again because like it's that good. Give me a second. Also, sorry if my voice is a little too like gritty right now. I have been yapping for so long. And I completely forgot to bring my water. But look at the art! Chat, look at it. Look how fucking sick this is. Yeah, sick this is. Look how sick it is! Look how good it is! Look! Look! Also look. Like... What can I say? Yara is fucking dope as shit. Should go check them out right now, actually. Oh my god, wait. Oh no. Oh, what if whoops. Is that a link directly to your art piece? Oh no, you should definitely 100% go and like and retweet that shit. Go follow Yara right now. I just saw the numbers. Shut up. Chat, be good little puppies. Go fucking support cool artists. Okay? And my mutuals. They're all hot. Remember, I'm never friends with someone unless they're disgustingly hot. Okay? Duck, you're such a good girl. Thank you so much for being here, sweetie. Hooray! Oh yeah. Yeah, you have a blue sky, right? Yeah, you do. I'm not stupid. Let's fucking go. For the people who don't use Twitter, Sai is disgustingly hot, but imagine this. Okay, yeah, think about this. Okay, listen to me. Hear me out. Hear me the fuck out right now. Rest of chat can bark. Hear me out. You and I. Look me in the eyes right now. Hear me out. You and I together. Hot as fuck. Making out. I mean, what? What? I said that. Nobody else. I am alone here. I said that shit. It was me. Full on front. I don't care. I said... It's me! It was me the entire time! I went inside and I pumped my arms up in the air when I said that. We need art together right now. We fucking really do. I know we have one art piece together, which is... I think I like DM'd you or added you on Twitter or something where it's just like, oh yeah, imagine us at 3 a.m. getting food or something. The fridge one. Wait, I have it somewhere in here. Hold up, I'm trying to find it. God, my fucking voice. You can just hear that. Joke me like you hate me. Where's our piece? Wait. Oh my god, this fucking folder is such a mess, dude. Oh my god. I can't find that specific art piece, but you know what I can find? You know what I can find right now? My way home to you. Sorry. Where the fuck is it? I know I have it. Because I say, by the way, I've said this a bajillion fucking times, but like, if you draw anything of me or for me or whatever, I save all that shit all the time. I don't think there's any art piece I've been given that I don't have saved, which is why my folder is such a mess. Because like every single time, because I don't ever want to like lose anything, so like in a hurry I will just like save it and then forget like to actually organize. Damn it. Oh wait, is it in fuck. Yeah, if you have it, can you send it back to me? Because I can't seem to find it. Oh, I'm probably fucking just blind. It's in here, like, staring right at me in the face, and I'm like, it's fine. Like, I even have, oh, can't show that one. Oh my god. Holy shit. I'm actually about to just have a fucking external hard drive with everything on it, yeah? Also, hi, Cynical, welcome in, sweetie. Oh, fuck. I'm just gonna wait for AR to fucking send it because they probably have it. Also, welcome in, sweetie. I hope you're doing fucking beautiful. I love drawing. I love artists. I love artists so fucking much. Hi, Ginger. I fucking love artists. Artists are so powerful, so beautiful, so sexy, so gorgeous. Specifically, artists who are mutual with me, and we should be like making out right now. What the fuck? Why do new people join when I say the most like outrageous shit? Brad. One, I actually spat all over the mic. That's okay. Whatever. You're such a fucking bottom piece of shit. You're so fucking pathetic. Doing fine this far. Lunch break at work, so I figured popping for a bit. Hell yeah. Setting them up to know what to expect. Okay, literally the last short I uploaded, or well, not the last short, whatever. One of the shorts I uploaded the past couple of days, literally was me saying like, I fucking love just like being ridiculously gooner with my friends. Yes, there it is! Yeah, it's so... Look at that, we're so cute! Look how small we are. I love that we're just getting cheese, by the way. Like, nothing else. That is everyone just getting cheese. It's so cute. What the fuck? Look at yours. Wait. Look at this. Look at this devious little shit. Would you trust this face right here? Would you trust that face? Would you trust his face? Would you trust his face? I don't know. Would you trust his face? With my life. Smagora mocks me. I love this art piece so much. It's so cute. I had... Oh, God, it is from like before I know I was trans. I don't want to show it because it's... Ugh. But there is somebody who drew me... Something I really love is like when you take like... When artists take like an actual like IRL picture and like draw something in it. And I remember when I was playing through Silent Hill 2 for the first time on stream, somebody had taken like a screenshot, a picture from like a parking lot and drew me as like Pyramid Head.
3 a.m. in the kitchen with a block of cheese, a half-empty bottle of cotton candy vodka, 2 pickles, and a cigarette. Be like, oh my god, chat, girl dinner.
Girl dinner! Oh, it's so cute. I love this art piece so much. Yeah, thank you so much for drawing it again. It is so fucking beautiful. Boom. I'm gonna resave it somewhere so I actually remember where it's at. Part of a balanced meal. Yeah, or, listen. Or, listen to me. Just hear me out for a second. Just like a tiny one. Still, that draw yourself here thing is still up. Here's an example if you haven't seen it before. Who's that? You'll never know. It's free. It's on my Twitter and on Discord and on Blue Sky. If you ever want to be between my legs, you can be. 2. Listen to me. Yes, vodka and cheese is girl dinner. But you know what's even better? And technically more nutritious if somebody spits it in your mouth. I am just saying, technically, just a little bit better girl dinner. Just a little bit. I'm so normal. Listening? Okay. So hear me out. Okay, Yar, listen to me. Okay? Listen, sweetie. Listen to this. Have a couple drinks. Okay? Chill out. Maybe play Silent Hill. Or watch like a ridiculously like 4-hour long lore video that we also will like criticize because we're going to get drunk and be like, you're wrong! But whatever. Or maybe it's like actually good and then we're like, oh yeah, okay. Whatever. Get kind of tipsy. Go into the kitchen. Have the vodka. Already been sipping on it. Find cheese. And you're like, wow, I'm so thirsty. And I'm like, I got you, hun. And I just fucking pour that shit into my mouth and just spit it back into yours. Got you. I'm just saying. There's so many ways of drinking. Girl dinner. Also, Marceline, go fuck yourself. I fucking hate it. Nya nya, right. Did I not say I was gonna fucking up that price last stream and I just forgot? I'm gonna do it right now so I don't fucking forget this time. Ugh. Ever cringe so hard you gotta crack your knuckles? Wait. Better. Hell yeah. 16,666. Quick distractor, you can't. It's already done. I'm sorry. Save them just for this, don't worry. I hate it. I hate it here! Why? I've done it so many times! Cute, right? Hey, chat. Nothing is better than, you know, casual making out with your there's nothing wrong with casually making out with one of your friends, and also, you know, potentially sloppy makeout session while drunk. It's just, hey, we call it an average Friday here. Okay? No friendship has ever ended from a little bit of bouncing on it. And they were roommates. Remember that there once was a speedrunner who broke the record by 0.2 seconds and his name was Matt Turk? That's crazy. So Troy Quinn, right? Hey, I am just saying, I'm a very logical person, okay? Everyone has needs. I'm just saying that if two consenting adults talk it out, obviously boundary and all that stuff, of course, obviously that, you understand like the dynamic, the relationship, whatever. Hold up, chat. Let me, no, sorry, wrong way. Just gonna fucking pin my wife right there because speaking actual facts, I said this last stream and I'm saying it again now. I am more comfortable and weirdly feel closer to friends I can openly just be a gooner with. Because it's like, okay, I hate that awkward part of a friendship where it's like the start is like what level, like where, you know, and obviously everyone is like, everyone's different, whatever, right? But it's like I hate that dance of like, oh, can I say this? Oh, maybe not. Oh, I hate that. I would rather somebody know who I am and I can just like bust in through them. I mean, bust on them. Or whatever, and just be like, oh my god, sorry I'm late. I just had like fucking, I don't know, jack off, or I was like telling someone to goon earlier or something like that, okay? Like, it's just so much better because like it's just so much freer and like you don't have to think about it, worry about it, and be like, oh, I didn't want them to be offended or worried or whatever. Ugh. This is one of my frustrations in life. It's the best freeing feeling when you finally have a friend who you like have been talking to for a while, and it's like finally it's just like I can talk to you like a person. And now, you know, you can bounce on it a little bit to strengthen the friendship. That's how it works. Yeah, that's how it works. I've consensually dominated like friends before, just because like that is something they have asked me to do because they you know, not in the sense of like, oh yeah, I'm really into them, but it's like they asked, now you just, you know, they asked, now it's struck. Damn, sounds rough, buddy. Shut the fuck up, Mochi. Ah, it's just so much better. How else am I gonna finish the hot mutual tier list? Listen, we have to fuck. Not because like I'm into you like romantically or whatever, but in the sense of like I have this tier list and I need to see where you rank. Listen to me. You need to bounce on it for science. Oh my god. Need to suggest this to my friends. Trust me, it will be so much better if you just, you know, let me rub one out on you. Like, trust me, it will be better. It will enhance our friendship. Actually, and this is all bits, well, I say bits, but this is just me genuinely kind of being like serious here. One of the craziest but like most affirming thing as a trans woman is like when I have other girlfriends, like not partners, but like just friends, right, who happen to be girls. And if like it is so euphoric when you have girls, like cis girls, who just see you just like a woman like everyone else and is like comfortable like sharing pictures of themselves or their outfit or whatever. It's just so fucking freeing to have that kind of relationship with someone. Like I have a couple of mutuals who are like cis girls, and they're like I literally told this story yesterday. Not yesterday, the other day. Like I had one of my friends, and she's a cis woman, and she wanted to show me her nails, but she wasn't like wearing a bra and like had just gotten out of the shower or something. And she just wanted to show me her nails. So she just like did literally this and like show me her nails, full on tits out, didn't fucking care. And I'm like, I was like, first off, nails looked amazing. Two, it was such a like euphoric experience because it's such a like, you know, so fucking cute. You have to sign an NDA before you bounce on it. Yes, you do. I see. Takes notes. It's just, I don't know. Like I obviously will not and cannot speak for other people and other women in particular. But a lot of women here and a lot of other cis women that I speak to, sending each other pictures, like showing outfits, like even I've had friends literally fucking who have partners send me their nudes and like ask me to like rate their nudes for their partner, and I'm like, many conflicting feelings, but at the same time, you know. What can I say? My fucking friends are high. Got the pre-release. The pre-release on the nudes. That's crazy. Devil, if you get the tattoo or whatever, post it in the Discord server. There's a tattoo section. You need to post it when if you get it and got it done. I need to see this. Why is my nose itchy? So yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's something so euphoric when you have, especially like other women, whether they're trans or not, like that to me doesn't matter too much. But like you have other women who just use like any other fucking girl, you know? Freya, you're such a good puppy. You want to be on a leash? You want to go outside? You want to be on all fours? You want me to fucking choke the shit out of you? Is that what you want? You want to be just a brainless little puppy? Judging news for others is a different level of comfortability. I genuinely do think that if you do NSFW content or you create NSFW content, some people will automatically be more comfortable with you because you probably view bodies a little bit different. And I do. Like, since starting making and doing sex work, I definitely do view people's bodies not in a worse way, just slightly more disconnected way. Or rather, I can, if that makes sense. Like, I can look at someone and if they're like, hey, I want you to objectively look at this, like, I don't know, picture or whatever. And if they happen to like be like naked, it wouldn't really be something I'm like, wow. It's just like, okay, you know, it's weird. And I know a lot of people who know that I do NSFW content before maybe wasn't super comfortable that way, and then they found out I do that, and then instantaneous, it's like a switch, just like, oh, you do that, that's fine now. You know, I don't know. I just kind of am me, you know. A few trips to the sauna. I don't like saunas, okay? Which sounds crazy because it's hot and sweaty and, you know, and people are naked. Wouldn't that be your perfect environment, Sai? I fucking hate being warm, okay? I hate being overheated. I can't take saunas. Gunslinger, thank you so much for the 11 months, sweetie. I love that, Marvin. But Sai, yes, Moji. Yes. I prefer steam rooms. I'm just not a steam person. Cries in Finnish. I know all the Finnish people are like, oh my god, you're so hot. How can you not like it? You know what the actual reason is? Because I am physically like always hot. I have this entire stream, I've been fucking sweating bullets. Like I am such a fucking like just a heated person. Every single person I have ever been with, dated, or just been with physically always comment that I'm like a sauna. I'm super hot all the time. Yay! And Chad, remember, if you start estrogen, you can be experiencing like being overheated and all that. That's fucking awesome. What can I say? Side girl smell? Yes. That is the one benefit of starting estrogen. I like kind of sniff myself the entire time. Perfect to sleep on. I've been told so. Because like I'm not like super thin anymore. I used to be very thin and now I'm like a little thicker. 1, because of HRT, and 2, because I wanted to be. And 3, because I fucking love food. And 2, it's like, I don't know. If you're like super thin and you want someone to lay on you, I'm going to tell you right now, it will be slightly uncomfortable unless you have like a specific spot or something, because like if you're super thin, your bones will poke the other person. Yes. Ugh. One more question. Would you give some to Swirly? I mean, okay, I said this before. There's very few things I would do for like the right amount of money. You know, oh my god, I want to so badly do an IRL meetup at a con or something. I saw Cottontail tweeting about, she had signed, I think at the time she tweeted like 5 dudes' balls and like 40 people's chests or something like that. And I'm like, that should have been me! Why am I not there? Fuck! Fuck! Anyway, I just need to make some more clips to really grind out. You know, I need to start posting like twice on TikTok a day now. Oh, signing balls. I would sign someone's balls or bulge or whatever. Why wouldn't I? Hey, if I got one, why can't I sign yours? Oh my god. I have so many ideas. Like, I have so many ideas for like meetups and stuff. Ugh. I would love to do that. If I asked I to sign my 10 growing boobs, I would love that. So question how much? I don't know. That's something I would have to think about, I think. Tattooed ball signature. Okay, I will say this. If I ever tattoo, like, if I ever sign your balls or something, please do not get it tattooed on your balls. Okay. I don't want to be responsible that like your partner or whoever you might be with have to stare at my name every time you take your pants off. Too late, side. See you later, devil. That's so fucking funny. There is someone in chat, Astra, I talked about this earlier, that he has a tattoo on me on his chest. He has literally like part of my ref sheet tattooed on him. Bring a tattoo gun, signing tattoos. That's so incredibly fucking funny. Holy shit. Alright, chat. Come on. Bark. It's been a while. Oh my god. Good job, Chan. I'm very proud of you. You're doing so well with the clicker training. I'm very proud of you. Very happy. Okay, everyone. One, if you haven't, join the Discord. It is the fastest, best way to know when I'm live, what is happening. If I'm not live, whatever. And I update stuff all the time there, and also I'm in the Discord all the time, whether I'm in a VC or I'm in like the Gen chat, whatever. I'm always available on Discord. So like join the Discord. It is the best fucking way to like contact me, show me something, connect with other obviously people of the community, talk about like your transition waist training. We have a whole channel for waist training, talking about HRT or asking about HRT, whatever, anything is all in there as well. We are going to be rating Marion. Marion going around, who is playing Slime Rancher, which is funny because I was also thinking about playing Slime Rancher today, but then we got caught up in conversation and I completely forgot what I was actually going to do today. But here we are. Everyone who are new and have been around for soon fucking 4 hours, crazy Jesus. Thank you. It was super fun. I had a lovely time. I will be back again on Friday, normal time. If you don't know what time I stream at, it is 8 p.m. GMT +2. Or look at your time right now and think back 3 hours and 50-ish minutes. That's when I'm live. I will be back on Friday, normal time. And everyone, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being part of the stream, being part of the community, hanging out, asking questions, just being around and genuinely just being part of everything. Thank you so much for letting me be kind of just low energy today and yap. And remember, no matter who you are, no matter what is happening in the world, you can come here, feel a little bit better, and take care of yourself. Love y'all.
I can't tell you